the game in Roll20, but
Yeah.
now Discord sounds quieter and weird.
Awesome.
There's
Turn
a setting
people
for
up.
that.
But yeah, so I lead the way down to the pizza joint.
All right. You walk in, you're immediately greeted by the beautiful aromas of fresh baked dough, some red sauce, cheese melting, oregano's, the good stuff.
I get my own small pizza.
Not a problem. 2 credits will do all of you wonders here, as it seems to be pretty cheap by the slice kind of place. And then they have basically another credit would net you a good drink. So
All right.
I'm a bigger boy. I want 3 slices.
2 credits a slice. Or actually, it's a credit a slice. So decent
Next, who
size.
gets 1 slice of pizza?
Depends. There's some places I can go to that will 1 slice will do me, but
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah.
Sbarros.
Yep.
So as you guys all get your orders, you sit around a small table, which Ox barely fits at, and a lot of you have time to yourself. There's only one other person in this place, and it's an old skeezer-looking guy. Probably looks like he was some sort of industry worker at one point, but he just looks real rundown, ragged, and tired at this point. Little salt and pepper hair. He's sitting in the corner. He has a beer and a slice of pizza, minding his own business, just flipping through stuff on his phone.
I pull up that visual diagram of the facility we're eating.
All right. A small little blue outline figure of what looks to be a few buildings, surrounded by like what looks to be almost a. Let me take a look. 2 buildings with a larger warehouse behind it, a small little enclosed shed area, and 2 little what look to be like residences or guardhouse kind of buildings up here. There's a statue in one of the areas as well, and an L-shaped or a S-shaped road that kind of snakes between all the buildings.
Hey guys, I was thinking after we're done eating, I want to go to like an electronics store and see if we can find like wireless camera or like a radio camera and set it up, a couple of them around the building, so we can get a good watch of this building for a couple days, just to see the ins and outs, the working, the coming, the goings, that kind of thing.
Now you could just order it via what the fuck did we call it last time? Amazon.
Zama-on.
Yeah, Zama-on. We could always Zama on it and show up to our room.
Alright, I get on my tablet and I want to see how much those little cameras cost.
There should be a
Maybe
cost
even like
for it in
drones
the
or like really high type of thing.
in the Ultramodern 5 handbook.
DMG.
Should have one. Yeah, not in the DMG, unfortunately.
They don't have camera in the DMG? Crazy.
Let's see, what do we got here?
What pages does the item start at?
106.
Well, my question is, I'm gonna look over at Ox. Didn't you say your contact might have work for us as well?
Yes, I did.
Excellent role playing. You all gain a DM inspiration.
Alright, John, just to give you a heads up, it says 1 to 500. Alright, so I want to buy 5 of the 1 gold, amazing, great cameras.
So it says 1 credit to 500 credits?
1-500.
So it's probably 100 to 500 is what I'm assuming. I would say if you bought a 1 credit camera, that is probably it's 1 pixel. Like, it's like the tiniest amount. Haggle, like, yeah, you can look, there's used shit, there's good shit. What quality of item are you looking for?
I mean, basically just so we can see the comings and goings. I don't have to see every, zit on the guy's nose as he's coming out, but...
So how many of these do you want to buy?
The way I'm reading it is it's based on tech level, so we'd be TL3. I'm assuming it means like 100 for 1, 200 for 2.
So
300
so
for
the
3.
base stuff would tech level 1 base stuff, or tech level 2 base stuff would probably be you can get a pack of 3 for probably like the 500. You can get pack of 2 probably for 250, and then you can get used ones which might not be in the best quality, but you can get them for cheaper. Depends on how cheap you want to go. And Stingray is the name of the delivery company, by the way.
So, question: the guys that are wearing suits, are you not wearing your armor?
Currently,
Right
no.
now?
If they're wearing
No.
suits, they're not wearing their armor.
Okay.
My armor could luckily fit underneath.
Yeah, mine wears under my shit.
Have medium armor?
Yeah. Yours, like, so how it
Yeah.
would probably work for you is like if you got a coat, your coat could go over it, but your undergear, it would have to be over that.
Yeah, light armor can be worn mostly under the skin. No, what'd you say? Yeah, light under
the skin?
under the underclothes, unless it specifically is like very bulky or something or some shit like that. Most light armor can probably be assumed to be worn under the clothing.
Okay.
Medium armor is definitely like where you're getting into. This is a tactical vest. This is a piece of plate. This is aramid armor. You know what I mean? So, and then you got your heavies is obviously
So
you're not
wait.
wearing that under shit.
Aramid can fit underclothes?
No, cannot. It's medium, right? So basically, if it's categorized as light armor,
You're getting super brittle bodies.
yeah. Let me plug
Yeah.
myself back in. Sorry.
It's actually the server that's having issues.
Is it?
Discord, yeah.
If it's not one piece of tech, it's the other. God damn it.
Right?
I would say, basically, if the armor is categorized as light, then yeah, it can go under your clothes. Otherwise, it's just too bulky, or there's too many pieces, and to get the full effect of the armor. So.
Well, then I'm sorry, Alex, but no, I'm not wearing the suit. I'm wearing my armor.
It's okay, honey. You can look gorgeous whenever you want.
All right,
This pizza is so good.
dude, it sounds good. Like I want a piece of this pizza.
I had pizza earlier, and I'm eating it right now. In game.
What's your question?
No, I don't order any of the cameras. I
Okay.
don't have that kind of money. I think we should post up around the building then, like, make ourselves not seen and just kind of watch for a little bit. Wait, does anyone... Anders, you're a good tech guy, right? You can hack into stuff.
Well, to you, yes. Yes, I can.
Absolutely, without question.
I
When it
want
comes
you
to executive officers, no, I can't.
I want you to see if you can pop into the Weave and see if there's any, like, you can hack your way into any cameras that may be in the building.
Let me
You know,
figure that out.
This is just maybe a suggestion. We could, try to hit up our handler and see, we're working for a hacking company. Maybe they can provide these images for us.
Yeah, but why bother them if he can do it?
Fair enough.
I mean, if he can't, then yeah, let's give him a ring. But we have a guy. Let him use his abilities.
Can I try to use my seed to connect to the computer in the Weave in the apartment complex? Or the hotel?
Wait,
We all did the firewall upgrade, right?
Yeah.
you all have a base seed and a base firewall, yes. What are you trying to hack into?
I'm just trying to see if I can connect to the Weave that's from that hotel. Trying to see if I can get into their wireless, basically.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's open this up. Let me just double check the rules on it, because I'm pretty sure they had rules for that stuff in Neurospasa real quick. So that's good.
Make sure you
It's
use a VPN so they can't trace you back. They'll think you're in Asia or something.
I'm not a diver, so...
Alright, So development. You're not a free diver, actually, yeah.
I just have proficiency with computer use.
Alright, so... Alright, so let's see. Intelligence computer use. Alright. Let's see. Computer use. Information... Okay, additionally, as an action, a creature can use... in a dive, can use... Okay. So, additionally, neurospatial computer use is also used when attempting to create viruses or programs. Blah, blah, blah. Those employs additional attack rolls and saving throws. While diving a target. Computer use. Okay, as an action, any creature can dive using intelligence computer use to search for information like when we use intelligence investigation. The attacker can implant a piece of information, alter a file, or simply download a document. Computer use can also be employed to take over a system if the target is a server. So, yeah, you could try that. So basically, it's going to be a intelligence computer use check.
Okay.
Nope, and they know where we are. Run.
You whip out your tablet, smack in a few of your things, and it's looking good, and then you get kicked out.
Did I at least know if it had a security system?
You were kicked out by the security system.
Oh, okay.
It looks like you got into the base level, like you were like, alright, got the password, got him in the admin, and something kicked me out. So basically it's like someone alerted the admin changed the password and kicked you out or something like that. That's what it feels like.
Okay. So, I relay that information. Do I know if there is, from the skills that I have, could I try to work on building something to bypass their security system?
I don't know. Do you have the ability to build computer viruses?
I have the skill.
Alright. I guess that would just boil down to you making a program, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Alright, so... writing programs. The DC of intelligence computer use check required to create a program is also the number of hours required for its programming. It's possible to put in a maximum of 16 hours of work per day, but working in more than 8 hours a day incurs the level of exhaustion. You roll against the program's listed DC at the end of this time. If you fail, the margin of failure indicates the number of hours work required before you can try again. You can only work on one program at a time. Alright, so what do you want your program to do?
I pretty much want to make a backdoor into the security cameras.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure there is a program that is literally
Are we
called
still at the restaurant?
Yep.
I'm just sitting there with my tablet at a table.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just wondering.
I think you're using bad terminology though. A backdoor usually requires remote access to the system beforehand. That's why it's a backdoor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just trying to break into it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So starting on page 99 of the book is a list of programs.
Okay.
Okay. So as you're sitting at the table, you're kind of going through your like Wikipedia entries of things you know how to do, your brain bucket, trying to recall that information. If you find one that does what you want to do, we can go ahead and go from there. Otherwise, you're going to be writing your own program as we go.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure something as easy as I want to get in and leave a way to access it, pretty easy to do. So you just got to figure out which one it is.
I have a question. Since it's not on like the normal gear list, how expensive would a flying drone be?
Well, there should be the prices for drones, correct?
And in which book?
Yeah. In Ultramodern, they have the rolly drone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only one though.
That's fine. Instead of rolling, just 1.5 times the price, and now it flies instead.
Oh, okay.
Easy. Just do it that way. I don't know how bad are those drones? Are they crazy expensive?
That one is I think 100.
Yeah, so 150 and bam, you got flying one instead. That's about normal. $150 for a shitty little flying drone that you can put a camera on or something. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the nearest weapon shop?
They're all over the place. Are you looking for something specific or just a
Yes.
place to buy guns?
Looking for something specific.
Well, what are you looking for?
Looking for a bipod.
You can buy probably a bipod from any place around here that has any sort of clout with weapon parts. So a brick and mortar store would probably do you well. You probably passed one on the way here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then before we go back to the room, I'd like to stop by and get a bipod.
Fair enough. All right. Unless you guys have anything pressing, what happens next is one of you guys is eating pizza. Plenty of you guys are stuffing your face eating pizza. One of you is flipping through a tablet. Phoenix is looking at. Yeah, you guys are looking at to purchase things.
Yeah. So now I need to figure out how the fuck the power source works. I forget.
Just be a different, like a battery size, right?
Yeah, I just need to figure out what it's gonna cost me.
I actually want to test something. I want to order 2 camera balls.
Yeah, those are fucking cool. I was reading at those.
Okay. What do they do?
Hold on. Never mind. I don't order them because they're. There's 2 different prices and I don't understand.
They're
One's
500.
500.
So if you look at camera ball, the T5, you can get anti-grav ones. That's the
Oh yeah,
difference.
fuck that. No.
That's the
Shit,
point.
that's 500. I might as well get the other fucking cameras that I didn't want to pay for. God damn,
This one's
shit's
cool
so
because you can
expensive.
fire it out of a fucking grenade launcher.
I know. I wanted to get
That's
2, so I was
fucking
gonna
cool.
Test one.
Yeah.
I was gonna test it to see how loud it is because I don't want to be like standing next to the building like, oh cool, and they hear it and they're all like, what the fuck, you know. But I'm not spending 500 just to be testing something. Fuck that. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, luckily it would. It's reusable, so as long as you can pick it up afterwards. That
Do
would
your
be the harder
drone thing. That's cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And you're rich anyways.
Now,
Oh, okay, fuck.
I know that we're trying to be ahead of the curve. But 2 things I want to bring up. Perhaps there is a premium service we can ask from the hotel concierge for protection or what have you. I mean, shit, she dropped over a box full of ammo and whatever else.
No, she was just holding a box for somebody. She didn't know what was in it.
The point is there may be some more to gain. Or, my new friend, Guy, might be able to set us up. He had a pretty fancy weapon when we came across him. I don't know what kind of tech he has access to, but we don't know if we don't ask. I can send him a message if you'd like.
Well, it's up to you guys if you want to try to use Guy or if you think we should contact the hacker people that hired us to see if they can do it.
Well, I say we do this. Guy already said he's got a job. We're looking for some quick cash. We know that we're going to have to totally go after a siege on this building. Let's see what the gangbangers have to offer, because that might be a hell of a lot easier than scooping out someone's brain. Thoughts?
Sounds good to me. Sounds
Agreed.
good.
And
That
just
way
to
we
make
might be making friends with more of the local tribes, which we do need as much protection as possible at this point.
Just to be sure, that's 1.5%, correct?
Right. So you take the total price of what you have, multiply it by.
1.015.
Yep.
Everyone just
There you
got
go.
really fucking loud.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
I'm very loud. Behold. I'll talk quiet for you, Jack.
Dude, this is really fucking bothering me.
It's boggling my mind. Ooh, that's Apex. Bring that up there. Where's Ultramodern? Alright. So, yeah, you guys can order that. You can get it within a couple hours. It'll be delivered via drone. So. Alright, so as the rain's kind of falling in the street, and then you can see cars whipping by. Hover cars, they're not... There's... A wheeled vehicle is very rare. You have a wheeled vehicle outside the walls, but it's more common to have those out where there's not city sprawl. Kind of whip by. The door kind of smashes open. You hear the clink clink. A couple people walk in. Guy and a girl. Look rather punkish. The guy has a SMG strapped to his side. A couple things of ammo along his rib cage in what looks to be an integral holster in his ribs. Like, definitely cybernetic. As they kind of walk in, they eye you guys up and down, seeing, holographic images displayed from the tech pad of, cameras and things like that. They see the guy in the corner just minding his own business, and they walk right up to the thing, and they are incredibly loud and incredibly rude. And, oi! Looking to get some service here. Come on! I need a slice. Let's go. It's really loud, really obnoxious. The girl turns around, kind of throws her elbows on the back of the counter and leans deep, kind of pushing her assets up front. And she kind of just blows a bubble from bubble gum, looking across her eyes at you guys. And she just goes, "What you looking at?"
I'll just look over at her, just admiring the hardware.
Well, I got some hardware you can admire right here. You can see the guy kind of learns. He's like, "Shut up, babe. God."
I would just roll my eyes and go back to eating pizza.
I secretly wipe a little bit of drool from my mouth.
Gross.
Ew.
Okay. As you see this, she kind of walks over to the table. She's like, No, let me see. I am a little bit of a tech girl myself." As you can see, as she walks forward, you can see there's subtle little lines on her face that correspond to different facial cybernetics that you can kind of pick out. Nose, eyes, cheeks, chin. Definitely had some work done.
I don't like this.
I guess what I'm confused. Is she suggesting that she's willing to help us?
I don't know. She just walked over your table and just says, I'm somewhat of a tech girl myself. And she walks over.
Be like, all right, I'm trying to figure out basic encryption as well as a diagnostic and delay malware program.
Wow. And then talk nerdy to me. Okay. All right. I like this. You can see the guy looks really annoyed as he's like, "Hey, give me a small cheese." "No, make it a medium cheese. We're on a date. Give me 2 pitchers of beer too." And he's I fucking you, Nick or Leech is you're talking to his girl, and he's just like,
It's okay.
you can see he's looking like he's peacocking. He's ready to go. He's like, "Babe, come on, go get your seat over there before that old man dies or something. Fucking leave those scabs alone." She just like, "Fuck off. I like this. He's talking tech stuff." So she kind of gets down and she kind of leans over, really in your face, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's a good one." She starts browsing some of the programming things you were looking at.
Since I'm sitting next to Leech, she's close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell what has been done?
Yeah, she definitely has like 4 or 5 cybernetic things on her face. Probably just augments to make her look pretty. She has a very attractive looking face. As far as her body goes, you could tell she's had some work done too.
No. I meant like tell what those mods might be that are on her head.
Oh, I don't know. Give me a knowledge engineering check. Yeah, you're able to pick out where they are, no problem. Probably just cosmetic. Dermal implants that go under the skin that allow her to change things, monitor cleanliness, palette, color palette, things like that. Basically like auto makeup, Make sure, that part of her face never gets fat because it's mechanical. Things along those lines. You can also tell through the rips in her clothes and stuff, she has the same kind of body modding. It's not all the way through, though, as there are definitely some normal skin parts. There's tattoos, piercings, everything you expect from a grungy punk girl.
Hot.
No, it wouldn't be out of
Basically,
that.
she's a big titty goth girl.
It would be like that would be a point of conversation. Like you'd strike up. Oh, so what have you had done? However, you not being from here, you would know that. Tex would know that.
I wouldn't know that.
But you, Novotians are just like, ew, they are all robot-y and stuff. That's kind of gross. So unless you're of a different persuasion, most of the time, most people, it's a stigma on Novos. Unless you're very high up and the cybernetics are like, it's not just to have them to fix problems. It would be like, this is an augment, an extreme augment, or this is an extreme statement or something like that. It's more art, more like jewelry and things like that you would wear on Novos. And you'd be very like, this is cybernetic, this is a fucking... It doesn't look... They don't mimic human stuff as much. They would be like, I have blue skin, or...
I was just wondering.
Yeah. I'll just give you a little background on that.
If you message that to me, I'd say what his said back.
Okay.
Can I insight check? Well, I don't know. She hasn't really said a lot, but can I insight check her intentions at all?
Sure. So as you're looking her over, Phoenix, you can see the one piece of work that's been done to her that's kind of interesting is on her thigh. You can see through her ripped fishnets and stuff like that. There is a compartment. Looks about handgun sized. Definitely looks like she could pack something inside there. Like a weapon,
I like a
or
girl who can pack things between her thighs.
right. So she kind of leans on that side too. But Ox, as you're kind of getting a feel for this, she just looks like a flirty, ditzy, wanting to poke at her boyfriend to maybe start something. That's what it looks like. It's what it feels like to you. That you can tell. But.
Okay. So after having that particular feeling, I'm just gonna take my hand and cover the tablet and just slowly push it over towards Leech, and just be like, "Thank you, honey, for everything that you have to offer, but we'll figure it out from here. You can go back to your, if that's what you call a man."
Oh, give me a persuasion.
Nothing says I can't be a bitch.
Okay, she just looks at you and she's like, pfft. She looks at Leech and is like, fine, if that's the kind of boy you are, then that's fine with me. And she just like kind of stomps off and she's like, did you get pepperoni or cheese, you piece of shit? He's like, I got cheese,
have
bitch.
That open mouth.
Yeah.
And just kind of look at you. God, the fuck? She might have been used to.
It is in my experience that feminine wiles can be a weakness more than any sort of strength.
I love it.
But I'm not a great.
You're the most feminine guy in the group.
Me or him?
No.
Have my wiles led us anywhere astray? No, they haven't.
Not yet.
I'm just gonna look at you, Wolf, and I'm just gonna glare slightly. Remember, we share a room.
Oh shit.
Can I? Okay, so
I almost
she's
spilled
like
my water.
sauntering away, right?
Yeah, she's walking away.
Since I got really close to her, can I do a medicine check to figure out what her cybernetics might be?
He said.
Like specific?
Same-
He just
same-
told
same
everything.
things,
That's
yeah.
what I looked for.
You
I
can-
wasn't paying attention to that. I've been reading.
Basically, she has.
makeup and fucking
Yeah,
shit.
basically she has cosmetics.
Cosmetic shit.
Make her
Okay.
look pretty, keep her looking skinny, keep her shapely. Probably
and
change
a possible gun
color.
pouch between her legs.
Yeah, and the big thing that looked
Or a
interesting
big
was she had some sort of compartmental slot in her leg.
Alright. I guess as she walks away, I would like whistle, like I want your attention kind of whistle, and I'd look at her and be like, what doctor did your cybernetics?
Resnick.
Resnick. Is he in town?
You not from around here, honey?
I'm already
Can't
like
say I am.
ye old googling him.
He's literally the first thing that pops up.
Dude,
I
you
sent
don't
him the
use
data
Google in
file.
the future. Alta Vista came back, baby.
Yeah, it did. It's bigger than Google
Alta
ever was.
Vista.
Oh my god.
No. Lycos.
Hey, be quiet,
Please
guys.
say they use Bing. I want to use Bing.
No, we use Alta Vista.
I don't know what that is.
Alta
I know.
Vista was like one of
That's
the
an old
first
search
search
engine.
engines. Like one
Never
of the
even heard of
first.
that one.
Yeah, it's old as fuck.
I literally flick you the fucking URL that I was looking at.
Yeah, Resnick is the name of probably the most prolific med tech doctor in the north part of Emory.
Okay.
Known
That
for
would be quite
cheap,
one
fast,
feature
and
made
discount
entirely of
stuff.
AOL free minutes.
God,
disc.
you city slickers really need to work on your tech. Fucking asking people everything. Fuck.
It's usually the way you get most of your answers. In a conversation.
Yeah, but she's hot, and let's talk to her.
Now
what I'm
remember,
going for.
you can do that, but you're looking in your head like typing Resnick on a air keyboard in your eyes. So yeah. All right, cool.
I have no
imagine
problem
Google
beating her.
Glass is basically what we got.
I text in my head because I don't want to say this out loud. I don't mind chatting with her because if we can get information, cool. If her boyfriend starts some shit, there's like a million men worth of men between us, and he is a bitch. So I'm not worried about him. And if she tries something, we have a million men worth of men between us. Okay? We're
Who are
gonna
you
fucking
texting this
annihilate
to?
this bitch. Fucking the group.
It's in the
Oh,
group
okay.
chat.
In a Discord is what they call it.
I'm gonna just respond with a smiley face.
Wow.
That's my
No,
little
in the-
email.
I
in the
fucking
future-
hate you guys.
In the future, Mumble came back and it's big.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
no.
No, it didn't. Not my
Team
world.
speak.
Not now, not never. Continue.
I guess when she was looking, did it look like she was actually like just looking, or was she actually trying to assist with the writing?
I don't know. How distracted were you?
I was distracted.
Like a solid 8.
Solid 8. Can't really tell.
Jesus. All right, so I'm gonna go back and start re-looking at my code, trying to figure out if.
Her ass cheeks did not look like they were up to any bad intentions. That's all I know.
Truth.
And she's
So-
got a gun in her thigh.
Yeah.
Wait,
as-
is it like outside thigh gun or like inside thigh gun?
outside?
Ow.
That's for
As,
tactical.
as the two
So
of
she's
them,
basically RoboCop in that shit.
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. As the two of them sit down, they kind of go into like whisper mode talking. You can see a lot of body language that just kind of stresses distress on the young punk's part, and she just kind of blows bubble gum and kind of sticks it to the underside of the table as she goes and starts chomping down pizza.
I'm going to send her my contact,
I was
and then I'm
waiting.
gonna look at her and I'm just gonna wink.
She just kind of like leans to the side, gives you a wink back, and then the boyfriend's like, "The fuck was that?" And he looks at you and he's like, "Did you motherfuckers shit on my girlfriend?"
Yeah, you got. No, I don't say anything. Never mind.
I would look at him and be like,
I'm starting to get a little tipsy, so I need to not do that.
Ox's face in pizza, no biggie.
Yeah.
Um,
I would just look at him and be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
she giggles and he's like, "I know that fucking giggle, prick." And you could see him stand up, and as he does, he goes for the gun on his waist. Roll initiative.
Oh, bro.
Hell yeah.
I'm eating pizza.
Uh,
On my turn,
I don't have my
I will
marker
be-
on the table, but that's my roll.
Alright, you guys gotta beat this plus a 5. Or not a 5, a 4.
Hell yeah.
10. Alright, Ox, you didn't really see what happens, but danger sense starts going off as you're like, You can see him start. He's loud and he starts to go for the pistol or the machine pistol on his side. What do you do?
It's not movement to get up, right?
No,
From the-
well, it would be you're sitting, so half your movement. But you guys are within
half
5
my
feet of
movement?
each other. Yeah, it'd be like prone.
Oh fuck.
Plus, you're like in a booth and you're a big ass dude, so it's
Yeah,
like
so you
you're
gotta
like that.
pull that
You're
big
that
ass
fat
machine
guy
off
trying to
of
get
there.
out of the booth. Like,
I'm not even
hold
worried
on.
about the machine gun right now.
He's gonna tackle his ass.
You are within
Oh.
5 feet of this guy.
Hey, Ox, just fucking eat your goddamn pizza. Let Anders deal with it. If he gets in trouble, we can help.
So, I'll just do the slow, long lurch stand up, and since he's within 5 feet, apparently there seems to be a misunderstanding between you and my man over here. I would suggest you back the fuck down,
Give
and then
me
I'll
it.
toss a punch.
Okay, all right. Let me see that punch. Fucking nat
He just
20
wants
just
to leave
kills
the
him.
box.
Why you feel my
Just
fucking stick?
Just breaks him. An 8
Plus your
plus
strength.
plus pro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have punch
Punch.
matched out yet.
Punch.
It's damn it! Stop, Greg. You're fucking me up.
I love it.
It's 11.
All right, 11. Well, he's not wearing armor, but he's spry as fuck and probably on something. He actually dodges your punch. He gets out of the way and gets the gun out of the holster, but before he can do any damage with it, Phoenix, what do you do?
So it's a D20 plus your strength.
We're just gonna get in a fucking fist fight.
Nothing
holding
wrong.
a gun.
Nothing wrong with getting a motherfucking fist fight in a pizzeria.
I don't know. I've got an issue with fist fights.
All right, I rolled a 6 on my attack roll on my pizza.
God damn it! You smashed the pizza into the plate. Anything else?
No, I keep eating.
All right, Wolf, your turn. What do you do?
Okay. Can I shoot him in the dick?
You of course can shoot him in the dick.
It's a called shot, so it's a plus.
What are
4
you
to hit.
shooting him with?
My machine pistol.
To fucking go and Judge Dredd on this motherfucker. All right, we can do it. Well, a 14 definitely hits. Go ahead and 7 damage, or were you firing full auto?
It's just 7.
Okay. You shoot him in the crotch, which blows off of his body, splatters against the back table. You can see blood pool just drop out of his groin as he tumbles to the ground.
Oh shit!
Yeah, duh.
I just remembered. Fuck.
I'm just gonna slowly look back at you.
I'm just gonna be like, you know, why do you have to go do that, partner?
Motherfucker, have you never been in a brawl before?
No! I shoot!
Bringing a fucking gun to a fist fight?
You can see the girl, she fucking screams. She's like, what the fuck? Motherfuckers! And she pulls out a fucking hand cannon from her thigh. The pizzeria guy pulls a shotgun from under the counter. And the old man is just sitting back there laughing, eating his pizza.
Coffee.
Alright, so with that, after that is, who's next? I believe it is, a tie
Really
between
quick.
Clyde and the dude.
Really
The dude
quick
is
with
bleeding.
a free action, I just want to say, if I gotta put my pizza down, guys, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Alright, Clyde, it is your turn.
I'm going to go ahead and get up and go and grapple the woman.
That's rape. You can't do that. You have to ask first.
Wow. I was 9. Okay.
You ain't grappling shit.
Fucking plus. No, she's got to give me a contested. Maybe she could roll like ass too.
They're base humans. They have nothing really special. They have fucking 4 hit points. Blah! You did almost double his health. He blew his shit off his body.
So she needs a opposed athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
So let me get this.
She
just let
is
me get this
sly
straight
as
for Chad's
fuck.
sake. Instead of getting help from this woman, now we have to kill her.
Basically.
Good job, guys.
Aim it, Leech.
I think I need to go back
I
into
thought she's
the.
fine.
I think I need to go back into the leader role.
Knife hand that shit. All right. She manages to do like a swim maneuver as you like go for her. You're like, oh, bitch got moves. God damn. Okay. All right. She moving like a fucking like a swimming ass bitch. All right. All right. Let's see.
What?
All right, Leech, you're up next.
I'm gonna just look
Like
at everybody and say, just really loudly, stop. And then I'm gonna walk over to him. And I guess, and I'll look at Wolf with those like dagger eyes for a
Grabs
second,
his dick.
and I'm totally gonna just grab it and just plug the artery.
Quick, weld the dick back on.
So you're like mid bite of pizza. You look at him. You're like, just quick grab a fucking set of forceps from your fucking thing, and you're like, and you clamp down, give it a little twist and pull to like secure it. You click it in,
God.
and you can see the blood spray is no longer happening, as that definitely clipped all of the femoral on that right side. He definitely has gross bleeding, but you're fairly
It is
sure.
gross. It's
You're
coming
fairly
from his dick.
sure you've stabilized him, and he will be okay in a second.
So yeah, and that's when I'll yell, stop, as I clamp his dick, and look at everybody like, and I'll just leave my hands on the forceps, like, I'll just gotta unplug
Take it
it.
back off.
Yeah.
Comes a little bit. God damn it. Alright. Alright. She levels the gun at Wolf, and she's like, you mother... Boom! Just gets blown the fuck away by the pizzeria owner. Just blasted against the fucking front wall. And you can see her hit this fucking button, or him hit this button on the side, and shutters come down. And obscure the view of things before she hits the glass. And he's like, boom, boom. As 2 shells eject from the back of it. As he sets the shotgun on the table and grabs, goes to grab another couple rounds. He's like, am I gonna have to put some in you motherfuckers, or are we good?
I stop eating my pizza and I say, I just want to eat pizza, man.
I also not gonna say, yeah, we're good.
The guy looks over the counter, and you can hear in the back, just moaning like, "Oh fuck!"
After I get him clamped and just like unconscious, stabilized, I'll walk over to her and
You take a look at her and see what is mostly superficial wounds, and a lot of scraped off paint and metal on some cybernetic parts that she has just been blasted with space rock salt.
okay. I will. I guess at that point I would just point at her and be like, "No," if she's got her hand on her gun.
No, she's going, "Oh, my body
Oh, okay.
hurts."
What can I do to help her?
I'm gonna take his gun.
She's basically stunned right now.
Right.
I'm gonna take the dude whose dick fell off his gun.
Yeah, he's sitting there going, "Oh,"
I take his weapon.
and he passes out from pain and comes back to. He's like, "Oh." All right. So the owner loads 2 more shotgun shells and says, "Well, you're gonna have to pay for their food."
Okay.
They didn't pay?
Not yet. And I think he needs to
Where's
see
your
a
money, man?
hospital. Very
Go
quick.
pay whatever their pizza is.
Just
What am I
five-
looking at?
five
Wolf
credit.
can pay for their pizza.
Yeah,
I'm eating
I was gonna pay for the
mine.
pizza.
Okay. You're looking at a guy whose dick is on the floor, and you are stopping arterial bleeding, and there's a lot of superficial wounds.
Can I make a medicine check to try to reattach?
Not very quickly, but that might be something for the hospital to go do.
Okay.
I mean, you
Oh,
can
nice.
you can sit there and try to sew this dude's dick back on if you want to. I'm not
can
gonna
we have
stop
some
you.
ice? A cup of ice.
Yeah, I can do that. He goes to the back and grabs a big, like, wing bucket and fills it up with ice and comes to the front. You can see the old man just like, I knew I loved coming to this motherfucking place. God damn it.
I just bring Leech the bucket and be like, here you go, partner.
Hey,
I'm already covered in his blood. I'll just grab his junk off the floor and just put it in the I'll put it in a baggie and then put it in the ice. I like playing the medic so far. This is really great. So yeah, when he comes to, I'm gonna kind of like smack him a little bit, and then I'm gonna inject him with some painkillers and be like, "You need to go to the hospital."
Here's
And
your
I'll hand him the
dick.
bucket.
Alright, so you hand him his dick in a box.
The guy
Give him
literally has a
some
dick
painkillers.
bucket.
He really does. She starts to get up and she's like, "Oh, fuck you, man. I wasn't gonna do anything. I just wanted to act tough in front of him. And he was a good lay. He's fucked now."
Not if you move quickly. As I'm like helping him up, and I'm like, "Go."
And she's
Okay.
like, "Tommy, come on, let's go, baby. I'm sorry. And he grabs his stuff and he's all woozy and got some patching up jobs. He's got a fucking clamp hanging out of his pants and like some bandages taping it down, and you're like, adios, motherfucker. As this guy looks at he's like, open the door, quick. And the shutters come up. And you can see from the back room there's a little robot that comes out with a mop bucket.
As they're leaving, that's when I send my contact info for her and be like to her, and it's like he seems predisposed.
Poor taste, but all right. So, as
at
the
this
blood is
point,
being cleaned up, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna punch Wolf for 1 point of damage, and I'm gonna be like, "Don't shoot a man in the dick, you asshole!"
Yeah.
I didn't think
It's
I
a
was gonna-
fucking bar fight, not a fucking grudge match. What
Whoa,
the
stop,
fuck?
stop.
I'm just clean off my hands and then start eating my pizza because it's just been sitting there getting.
Oh yeah, the robot.
Dude, you got
that
dick
comes out-
fingers. You
Yeah.
cannot
I'm
eat for
just
like a
wiping
week.
it off, man. Just wipe off the
You
blood.
wash your hands.
That's really
Okay.
medic.
That's really gross.
He just
It's
has
bad when you
alcohol
got, like,
wipes.
your own-
Just
Yeah, it's bad when you got your own dick fingers, but this is someone else's dick fingers.
some skeezy druggies fucking
Whoa.
dick fingers.
You've
Whoa.
just got chlamydia of the mouth. This is how that happens, Nick.
Oh man.
Yes.
buddy,
Yes.
buddy,
Ow.
buddy. Fist fights happen. Please don't shoot people in the city unless we're being currently.
I forgot. Okay.
Like,
Actively engaged.
yeah, he pulled out a gun. He didn't shoot nobody. Let him wave. Pulls the trigger. You pull the trigger. You don't pull the trigger. Don't pull the trigger. Got me, bud?
Okay.
At least while we're in the city. Just while we're in the city.
Unless
leave
we're
the
on
city.
mission.
Yeah, we leave the city. You shoot whoever the fuck you want. We need to draw as less attention to ourselves as possible. If we get arrested, what are you going to tell them your name is? That's going to go on the computer, your name. You think that's going to be traceable? That's all I'm saying.
About that, we really should hit up our, after this job, we should ask for our next payment to be some fake identification.
That'd be a good idea.
Because I'm tired of getting stopped at all these checkpoints and being like, I'm Jim, not having any paperwork.
Papers, please.
So at this point, I'm gonna be like, guys, can we take this pizza to go? We did just shoot a guy in here. We should probably get out of here.
I look at the guy behind the counter. Is he calling the cops or doing anything?
He's wiping
this is
blood off the
Tuesday.
counter.
I continue to eat my pizza. I got 2 more slices, man.
I'd ask, how much was their pizza?
7 credits.
Okay. Subtract 7 from.
He's like, I also wouldn't hate it if you grabbed the other broom. Maybe swept up some of the rock salt in the back window.
Alright.
They
Thanks.
call us the cleaners for a reason.
Looks like you got yourself into another mess, boys.
Them Duke boys are at it again.
The fucking like car jumping off over. Fucking goes slow mo. You're like, Boss Hoss at it again. No, goddamn Duke boys. All right. So after cleaning up, finishing your pizza, and figuring out, what do you guys come to a conclusion on, or do you consider sitting there and debating further, or whatnot?
I would say I got a drone on the way, basically, so we could scout the place a little better.
Oh, and one more thing. Ox. I get you want to be a catty bitch. I get it. You want a peacock. You're the only one for all of us. I get that. But she could have been some help. That's all I'm saying. Let her help. If she does something, just like I told Wolf, if she does something wrong, you crush that ass. If she doesn't do anything wrong, then she's helpful.
So let me ask you something. Had that been a man who came up to you and did the same thing, would the result been the same? Now,
Probably
obviously,
not, but
not a man like myself.
Well, yeah, because you would have been the one hitting on him.
yeah,
Oh, I DC'd.
Oh no.
I still see you. You're still moving. You're still
Yeah,
talking.
I can see.
Oh, I can't see him.
Yeah, he's
He just froze.
He's just frozen on mine now.
There
The
he is.
stream can't see him either.
I'll reload real fast.
I will too. I wanna
You're
see
gonna
his
lose
face.
everybody now.
Yep.
No, I had you all once you changed your setting things.
Damn it, I can't see him. It's bullshit.
I can
Gotta
reload.
remute people.
But anyways, before I had that little temporary DC, it's not every piece of strange out here is here to help us.
I'm not saying she was gonna be great help.
I'm not looking to upset you, Phoenix, and I'm sorry. I will keep myself
I'm not mad at
better
you.
in check.
Right now, I'm mad at I'm mad at the situation that has become of this. But I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at Wolf. Ox. Look at me. I'm not mad at you. It's okay.
Brick
I'm just
killed
saying.
the guy.
Brick killed a guy.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, I'm not mad because he shot him. Mad because he shot him in the dick. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just saying, right now, if we can get help, we need to sometimes take the help. If something bad happens, yeah, whoop that ass. Beat the shit out that ass. Fucking murder it. But maybe next time, wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Is everybody done eating?
At this point, yeah, I'm just kind of shoveling it in. Because I've still got blood all over me.
Blood is starting to get to me, so we have to go. Anders needs to get fucking cleaned up because he's gross. He's
Yeah,
got
I
blood on
put
him.
my tablet back away. And I'm like, well,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
go
need to
outside
stop
while
getting
that-
like shot to death. This is getting cool, but I give you props, man. That was a good shot. You blew off that little junk right there. But
We didn't get shot to death, they did, so technically he did his job.
tomato.
It was just an angry guy. Guys,
Just leave
What
the
I'm-
fist fighting to me.
What I'm trying to convey is that our entire group is military trained. We are weapons of war. These are normal people. Whatever that guy thinks he was just an insignificant speck compared to the capabilities that we all possess.
That's why I only shot him in the dick.
Don't go shoot these people, because even if he pulls his gun out, he's probably not going to hit anybody because he's fucking dumb. Just let's de-escalate. De-escalate. Lowest amount of force necessary to get the job done. That's all I'm saying.
Ouch.
Well,
Anyways.
let's go back to our
I'm
hotel.
already stepping outside, pulling a cigarette out.
let's go back to the hotel because now I need to get drunk again.
As they're leaving, would I still be cleaning?
You probably cleaned it up by now. Wasn't
Okay.
too much. I mean, there's a robot that was doing a good percentage of it. So.
Okay.
All right, you
We were,
step
like,
out
like
onto
standing
the
with a mop.
yeah.
Like, just kind of like, yeah, you know, gotta shoot the guy in the dick, and the robot's like over there fucking scrimmaging.
Yeah.
Guy in the dick.
Roger, dick shot. No. As you
Even
kind of
the robot's like, I don't want to touch this. This is dick blood.
this is cock blood. I don't want
This
this
is gay
anyway.
blood. What is this?
Whoa. So as you step out onto the street, you get that like initial moisture. It's raining outside. It was kind of cool inside. Get that nice little city heat. Get you as there's kind of steam coming off the street. Neons bouncing off of everything, all the lights and stuff. Kind of paint this, noir synthwave title screen kind of feel. As you walk outside, there's, cars whipping by, a little bit of mist coming off of them, but nothing too crazy. Doesn't even seem like anybody even registered a single shot fired in that pizzeria. Or 2 shots fired in that pizzeria.
So I might have exaggerated when I said that whole corpse sec thing earlier. I was trying to get you guys not to discharge firearms in the city.
Well,
Yeah,
Speak-
I don't.
speaking
Go
of
ahead,
firearms, sorry,
No, you're good.
he sent me a message back, and he says if we meet him on the outside of Emory at Carpet Park, there's work for us.
Wait, who did you message?
Gee,
Guy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Emory Park, you said?
Carpet Park, just outside of Emory.
I still say we help out these Helix fellows first, though.
I would just want to hear the job because it might be easier.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it might be better. Plus, like you said, we've already got one gang covering our ass. Why not have the other?
Unless they both hate each other.
That could very well be. You never know.
Don't worry, I make sure to cover as much ass as possible.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm still I would still be fiddling with my tablet trying to see if she messed with any of the initial code.
Looking at it, give me a computer use check.
I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you.
I can't see you.
13.
It doesn't look like she even messed with anything. She just kind of like swiped a few times and didn't even go anywhere in particular. Just kind of swiping to touch your shit, pretty much, and kind of be flirty and punky at the same time.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
All right. So, what do you guys do?
I say we go out to the car park and just see what the job is.
All right.
Unless you want to lay siege to a building and kill a whole group of people.
I'm down.
I still want to.
Put your bloodlust away.
I'm just gonna look at you and be like, yeah, I know trigger finger. Okay.
All right. So, making your way out towards the car park.
Downtown, if you will.
The car park is a large area of what is known as parking garages, but it's more like parking mega structures, as you can literally rent a parking space for as long as you'd like, and basically you have a parking space in the city. So people with private residences living in mega complexes, things like that, can rent one of these, and if they own a vehicle, they can leave it there. It's kind of like a self-storage thing, but for vehicles. And as you get there, you pass a few, incident scenes on the way there. Some cops shutting down corners and stuff like that. A few car accidents, things like that. But you eventually make your way down there, and sure as shit, as you're walking up Ox, you can see a very well-dressed, bald individual with a big iron on his hip, and he just kind of sits there smoking a cigarette. Puffing on a space vape. As he just kind of sits there, you can see his leather jacket has the large red hand on it, and you can see he's beat to shit.
And this is Guy?
This is Guy.
What did you do to him last night, Ox? Jesus.
First of all, I haven't left us at all.
I slept for 8 hours. I didn't know what you did during then.
Second, I never bruise a face, especially not a pretty one.
Fair enough. Below the belt, got it.
So, I'll walk up to Guy, and I will just ask, what happened?
He's like, oh, don't worry about me. A couple of my boys got banged up pretty bad, but I ran into some trouble.
Hey, Leech, see if take care of some of that.
At this point, I'll put my tablet back away and I'll walk over to him and just kind of start looking at him, see what's going on.
Well,
Just looks like
Leech.
he's gotten to a good old brawl.
Oh, okay. Anything broken? Cracked? Thought I could tell.
Pride,
Okay.
self-worth, but
Anyone's
no.
dick get blown off?
It doesn't look. They don't see any errant dicks lying around.
Oh, there's a penis over there. There's a penis over
Hey,
there.
look, there's a dick.
Wolf must have been here earlier.
I'm just instantly reminded of scene 47 from the fan-made RoboCop movie.
Bring that up.
Shoot
No.
dicks off.
No.
Foremost.
No.
I gotta watch this real quick. Man.
No, don't do it again.
I'm
I made
confused.
that mistake. Never again.
It's a great scene. It's the greatest scene.
That's now Wolf forever.
Dude, the
Well,
thing
I
was
don't
that
get
was
the
fan
reference.
mail. Okay, so we'll link it in our Discord. So
Awesome.
those of you guys watching, if you like what you see, click on the link to go to the Discord to see this not safe for work fucking.
Because this definitely violates TOS.
It's damn near bannable offense, but it's fucking. If you like dark, stupid shit, it's a fan-made remake of one of RoboCop scenes, and well, let's just say there's a lot of cock shots, a lot of dick shooting going on. Like everybody
Where do you want
comes
me to
out of the.
link
Just put it in our Discord, in the D&D Discord in general. Actually, we should make an Not Safe for Work channel.
Whatever. If you're coming into our Discord.
Yeah,
it's
you already
not
know.
fucking safe for work.
It's definitely not good
You know
for your
what
body.
All right, but I'm gonna mute so I can watch this.
I'm gonna love it because you're just gonna be seeing him laughing his ass off. All right,
So,
yeah, go ahead.
what's the job?
He's like, a bunch of guys need to get roughed up real bad, and well, they put two of mine down, so I figured if I had two of you, hell, just maybe you, we'd be able to handle some shit. There's a new gang in this place. Well, it's not a new gang, it's a new. He kind of like takes a long drag and he kind of looks for the right words, kind of looks out over the city, he kind of lets the smoke go, and he's just like, it's like a corporate gang or a gang corporation, like a bunch of gangs got together and now they're working together. It's weird. Call themselves the Vipers. You know, Tri-Mill Vipers, but we all just call them Vipers for short. He's like,
Well,
they've been raising hell. Biggest thing they've been doing is nothing goes in or out of Emery without them getting a piece. Nothing goes back in the Vale without them getting a piece. I don't know how they're fucking over the corpse on that, but they seem to have some kind of clout.
How do you what's their identifier?
He reaches into his jacket and pulls out a dripping piece of flesh.
Oh.
And it has a tattoo on it of a 3, like a triangle. Here, I'll just, let me draw it on here for you.
It's drop time with John.
It is.
It's not quite as good as my Google Paint skills, but it's close enough.
It is a 3-pronged snake. Like, each one of those little lines is a snake head, and it's a triangle in the middle. He's like, can't miss it.
That's so many penises, it's great. Alright, I gotta stop.
I just
Quota for the day, have you?
I just love the part where he's like got both guns and he's just spinning, shooting.
I got to the second one and I was like, alright, I gotta stop. I gotta pay attention to what the fuck's going on in the game.
All right. I'm gonna grab some more water, but keep going. He's like, that's what it looks like.
Did you intend to draw the razor symbol there?
It's kind of the razor symbol, yeah.
Had to be sure.
I'm definitely stealing a lot of things from things that are real in the world, kind of giving them a little
nod.
A little nod. But go ahead.
Just a heads up, Ox, you're not on stream anymore. So.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
All right. So he tucks the chunk of flesh back into his jacket pocket.
What are those dudes in the orange? Who are they?
Orange. Oh, the Vatos that go over down by what is it? Chemfall, I think. Yeah. Just a bunch of small timers. No big deal, but they own that street pretty well. Got a lot of good hardware from what I sell, or from what I've heard. Got a couple chicas in there know their way around a goddamn computer.
Good to know. So these fellows, are you looking at? You said roughed up. Do you want them dead or roughed up? Those are two different things.
He just looks down at you. Yes, I want him fucking dead.
All right.
D,
Hmm.
I need to know who did this to you. Give me a name, or at least what they look like.
He sends you a file to your seed. And it's literally a video memory playback of the face of the guy who did this to him. Tall, skinny, really toned muscle, cybernetic arms, both of them. And he's just just laying into him, just boxing the fuck out of this dude's face. And when he's done, you can see Guy fall back, looking up. You can see him coughing up some blood. You can see him just kind of stand over him, and he's like, spits, just walks out.
Alright. I'll take good care of him.
He's like, well, I'm coming with.
Good. Anyone else you bringing?
He's like, I could bring up to 2 more, but I don't want to tax the other boys. A couple of them got shot. Mikey got cut up pretty bad.
What kind of numbers are we looking at here? I mean, you said they're corporate, so that would mean that they got a lot of dudes, right?
Not only that, but they're gonna have a lot of firepower. They got
He's
the
like-
money for it.
He's like, I know the bigger parts of them, yeah, but these guys are small time. Scouts. We can hit them and be done with it. They won't even know who did it. I know where they hang out.
Alright. Let's do it.
Shit, what's the name of the building that we have to, or where's the building we have to get for the, this is out of character. for the
Other
hacker's
mission.
job? Yeah.
Okay, so
We just accidentally hit the wrong place. Or the right place.
the building you need to go to is in the sprawl. It's in a warehouse district, or not warehouse district, but a basically mega housing district. There's large dress looking skyscrapers that house, like, they're like super apartments, right? But they're very tall. Each one of them has, you saw the trailer for fucking Cyberpunk, right? You know how they have those arcology buildings, which it's like a whole community in a building. It's the same thing with the sprawl. It's vertical. There's a lot of people, and it's an open air, big place. It's got everything, all kinds of stuff. So commercial buildings are inside of it as well. He says there's one of the floors is a warehouse floor or a holding floor, and that's where you need to go. He's like, the safe house for where you need to go to bring the brain housing is actually up north, or not up north, south a ways in the refugee encampments, so just south of the sprawl.
All right, so I say to Guy, I know
So
you just had a whole lot of stuff happen.
this building.
You got guys.
And this building.
You got guys that you want to have kind of relax a little bit.
He's like, well, I could bring them, but they're pretty banged up. I don't know if they'd be top notch in a fight.
That's my point. If they're not, that's actually a good thing, because I have kind of a favor to ask for you. With what we're gonna do for you, if you can do a little something for us.
He looks at you. He looks at Ox. He's like, yeah, favor for a favor. Not a problem.
If you could have a couple of your guys take a look at a building for us, don't go in, don't do anything, just watch. Take notes. How many go in, how many go out.
You want to
That kind of
case it.
thing.
Done.
Yes. I give him the information on the whip building and all that, floor, whatever information that we have, I kind of relay to him.
I actually need you to tell me what you're telling him. This might be important.
Well, I don't think I know what for, because we never specified, but...
You know that basic stuff, but, like, are you telling him, hey, this is for a mission? This is, there's a crazy group of people here. Okay, so you just give him the place and just give me a basic... Okay.
Like, this is the location, just stay away from it, don't go in, don't engage anything. It's literally just look and report, that's all I want.
He's like, yeah, I get a couple of boys to do it.
I don't want your guys, you said they've been, they need to relax a bit. I don't want them doing anything, just, you see 20 people walk in, I want to know. You see 40 people walk in, I want to know. Building's empty, I want to know. That's it.
Alright. I can send the call out while we're walking over to this place. You guys good to go?
They just fuck these dudes up for you, man, let's go.
He's like,
I'm gonna check my rifle. I'm good.
kind of slide it out, take a look. Not a problem. Alright. So, the rain picks back up. As you're walking into this place, you can kind of start to hear, civilization kind of draw down. As if you're in a night life spot, it's probably going, and as this place goes, it's a little quieter as you begin walking south into a place called the Equinox. Let me see here. He says, as you guys are walking, he kind of gives you the lowdown. He's like, look, there's like 7 or 8 of these dudes, more than likely. He's like, we can get the jump on them, but I kind of want... He kind of just, like, looks at Ox. He's like, if it's not too much to ask, he says, I kind of want to beat the shit out of that motherfucker that fucked me up. He's like, you guys don't need to show your faces. He's like, in fact, if you want to hit up a fucking place and get some fucking masks or something, I understand. He's like, kind of want this guy to know I'm either gonna put him down or I'm gonna beat him within an inch of his life so he can go back and tell his fucking friends. But he's like, I haven't decided. I'll decide in the moment.
Well, I got no reason to hide myself, so.
Fair
Or
enough.
just pull my gas mask over my face.
Fucking A. All right.
I
Yeah,
just
I
actually pull
haven't-
my bandana down and then just drape it over my mouth.
I have an air mid survival suit which is completely sealed, so I'll just go.
put the helmet on.
Seals, because it's actually a sealed suit too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming your
my
Slav
armor
gear,
is sealed too.
your Slav gear, your hat under it. You have a fucking balaclava. You just pull it down. It's like,
Hell
"Suka, let's go!"
Hell yeah.
You just
You
like.
gotta start working that in. I need a little bit more suka buliat out of you. That's all the Russian you need to know.
Yeah. So.
I've watched enough dashcam videos to know that's the only words they say.
Basically, yeah.
That's their whole language.
It's just like us going, fuck, motherfucker, cocksucker, motherfucker. Alright, so, begin walking, making your preparations, and he's like, basically runs down, he's like, hey, it's a loading dock. They like to chill there. They basically, anybody who unloads on that dock, they either take money from or take cargo. Or get chased off. But he's like, usually they're tough enough they can fuck with them. He's like, so, we hit them, not a problem. I guarantee you security won't notice. So, with that being said, you overlook what is obviously loading dock number 94. As you get there, there's several boxes and pallets and pipes and all sorts of stuff that's just kind of laid out into what is basically a spot for probably a small shuttlecraft to dock, or not dock, but land, pick up cargo, and then take off. But as you do see several individuals. There's probably a few in small groups. Let me go ahead and lay this out for you here real quick. Two there. One there, one there. Couple guys here. So 2, 4. One guy there. One guy over here. And
So I take it you like orange juice.
fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
The whole fucking
Alright.
gallon.
So, a lot of you kind of come across this scene right here. I'm going to throw that to the battle map. As you guys kind of walk over a catwalk above this loading dock, looking down on it before, and he kind of points out, he's like, that's them right down there. He looks, he's like, I count what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them? He's like,
Gee, I want you to do me a favor. Which one?
He points.
The metal arms.
He points to this one over here that he's pinging on the map that he conveniently has. No, he points to the one by the there's like a little fork loader right there. He's like, it's that motherfucker right there. And you can look down and you see this guy. He's sitting there, literally has a stack of credit chips in his hand, like 7 or 8, and he's just kind of like scans them, just going through.
Ready to go to work, boys?
Is there a set of catwalks that might allow me to try to get over to him without being noticed?
So I'm gonna draw on here real quick, just kind of a quick rundown of the thing. At the very top of the map, I will draw it. So there is a.
I don't know if that's actually where we're coming in. I just dropped my character there so I could roll.
Yeah,
initiative.
that's fine. There is a central like throughway that's like this. From that, there are like large catwalks that go over, and then in between each one of those catwalks, there would be a loading bay. So there's like loading bay 91, Loading bay 90. And then over here is 93 or 94, and 93 is here, and 92 is a huge bay, which is right here. You guys are like on top of that green catwalk. It looks down probably about 60, 70 feet down, and there's pipes and stuff under the
So we'd be
the
coming in
catwalk.
up this way.
So let me draw that in too. There is a set of stairs down here, and a large set of stairs that empty down here. So one exit there, one on each side here, one on each side here. Now under the you'd be on the. I'm just drawing this so you can kind of see the layout. There's those 4 loading docks, the larger loading dock, and under basically those 60-foot high catwalks up top that look down onto each of the loading bays. You can also see there's large conduits and pipes and stuff that run under them as well.
About 70 feet down. Okay.
Yeah, but it is 70 feet down. You
How
have
do you get down?
right here, I will point, there are stairwells that lead down. And then those little circles on the ends of the green lines, there's like circular stairwells that lead down to there. There's also, on the edge of each one, a fucking straight up lift that goes up and down. But it's very obvious because it's like going up, going down.
So basically, for this bay, there's one set of stairs and the lift up and down are the only ways in.
There is, in between these bays, they're not like just like floating. There's like walkway in between there underneath. There's walkways and stuff like that. But it's full of civilians and traffic and containers and stuff like that. But those little, they're like little self-contained areas where it would be a loading bay.
Because at this point, I would like nudge Wolf and be like, "Don't let me die. You cover my ass."
Wolf,
And then I'll
I
tap
want you
Ox
to-
on the shoulder.
Wolf, I want you to stay up top, making pot shots. Don't kill him.
Yeah, don't kill the metal fucker.
Yep. Leech, I want you near me. Ox, go to the left side. Tex, do Tex things.
Well, something that might be, if I could try to sneak down there, I could try to get their attention before you guys try to blow these guys away.
Well, I was gonna
Just
pop
a
some
reminder.
smoke just to confuse the shit out of them.
Just a reminder, it is raining. And you are in a loading dock. Visibility is fucking shit. Because a bunch of rain, a bunch of steam pipes, a bunch of lights and stuff to guide people into landing. It's pretty poor visibility. So anybody hidden, hard to see. Anybody who is got optics to shoot, probably okay. But if you're trying to make long shots, it ain't gonna be too easy.
Well then, Tex, you go ahead and sneak in. Tell me when you're about to strike, because I'm gonna pop smoke on this group here.
What I'm thinking is if I were to be able to sneak up on this dude and grapple him, I could basically I can basically take him hostage, and then that's when all of them are distracted. You guys can light him up.
I don't think we really need to pull a distraction. I think we could just murder fuck all these people. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
So, what's the plan? You can see one thing. Actually, everyone give me a perception check. I do need
What?
it. Everybody give me a perception check. Perceptione. Oh, fucking goddamn, you guys nailing your checks, man.
Leech, love you, baby.
The
So we do it.
sniper's putting his new bipod on. He's not paying attention.
Our sniper has the worst perception of the group. It's happened twice now.
Yeah, he's rolled really poopy, but... Alright, so as you guys look out...
How out of your perception do you only have a 3? And I have a 5.
Because you guys both put proficiency in it. He didn't.
Fucking fix your goddamn glasses, bro.
He's fine, don't worry about him. You worry about you.
Wisdom's my biggest stat, so.
Man,
Alright, so as this goes down, in between transports taking off and landing and stuff like that, you guys do manage to see on some of these crates and containers, you see in green that tri-snake pattern just painted on the walls in some of the containers. It looks like it's graffiti. It's been tagged, but this is a port designated for this group. You don't see any civilians in this group, in this port as well. Doesn't look like to be anybody doing foot traffic. It's kind of odd because most of the other bays have ships in them and transports coming and going and people moving cargo. This one is entirely devoid and just has a bunch of guys milling about. But up to you. I can
Sounds
describe
like my
anything
kind of
else.
party.
Yeah, I can describe anything else you guys might
Great.
need or want. Like the info terminal is actually a glass enclosed little thing, so you could take cover inside there if you wanted to. These are barrels pretty much with something in them. Can't really tell. There's a little bit
Real
of
quick.
raised stuff. Go ahead.
Real quick, I'm gonna use my seed and try to what's the equivalent for Google? I forgot the name of it already.
Oh.
Alta Vista.
Alta Vista.
Where did I write it down? Oh man, where did I put it? Damn, this is like one of those things I really need to know. Terraform. Kuma. No. Blah, 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 blah. Well, fuck it. We'll figure it out in a minute.
I just basically try to see if I can find, or just at the 5.
It is Google. It's fucking Google.
Is it?
That's what we're going with, because fucking Google transcends universes
No,
and boundaries.
Alta
Google is
Vista.
Skynet. I'm just saying it right here. It's
No.
on record.
Alta Vista.
Google is Skynet.
Google is
Um,
Skynet and it wins.
Anyway,
Disappointed
I'm just gonna
in you.
check who. I'm going to check who owns the bay.
All right. Give me a computer check. A computer check. All right. As you look up, it just looks. With that, you're able to find a crap ton of info on who owns the shipping bay, and it is owned by a company by the name of. Let me open my Google Doc and tell you.
What the fuck?
Dude, somebody's getting down, son.
Watch that video I put in fucking general.
I think that's what he's watching.
That's what I'm watching.
We can tell.
All right, that is
Who's the
owned.
one that's wearing the fucking pinstripe suit?
Wolf is.
That
what are you
is.
Watch that video. That's you.
Are you good? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, that is owned by a company called Ghostware.
Okay, it's not in the doc you gave us. Alright, it was a separate doc. Just checking.
Yeah, companies and stuff like that.
It's in the doc. Yeah.
There's-
I'm looking at it right now.
Ghostware shouldn't be in the doc I gave you guys.
Oh, I guess not.
Say.
There's a bunch of company names.
Oh, there's a lot. That's a lot of the gun names and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I was just checking if it was one that was, super popular.
It's not a super popular. Ghostware's known for a lot of acquisitions and stuff like that. So they're a multi-faceted company. They're probably just a company that's out to make money. So they own everything from agricultural warehouses to starport bases, refit stations, fueling, stuff like that.
Gotcha. So like who sells to Amazon?
Yeah, they're a global vendor. Got their hands in a lot of pots. Don't own any of them, but they have their hands in a lot of them.
Gotcha. Alright, just making sure we're not missing anyone off.
At this level, probably not. So, what do you guys do?
I move up behind Phoenix and I put my left hand on his shoulder and I ready my rifle.
How are you getting down? Is my first question.
Are we going to the end
I don't know.
over there?
There are
There-
lifts on the end
Actually,
of each one, and
to
there
be
are
honest with
stairwells.
you,
I'd
I
suggest
think
stairs.
we should use neither.
How would you get
I
down
think
there?
we should actually like go over in this area and use Leech's rope.
Fast rope in.
It's 70
Break it off
foot
my
down
back.
in the rain.
You're military trained. Good training, Hula. Good.
Wolf should stay up here and shoot.
Yeah.
That way he's
I
not going to
agree.
get hurt. Everyone else should climb down the rope because they're probably watching stairs.
Probably.
Got a little
idea.
assault guys crawling in the vents. What do you need your fucking rope for, Charlie Bronson?
I'm not much for climbing. I don't know if you've seen me lately. I don't know if that rope's going to be able to support me.
It's
Have you
space rope.
seen his rope? It's quality.
I'll start tying knots in it and I'll be like, don't you worry, big boy. It's all set.
However, I will jump if I need to.
It's 70
70
feet
feet.
down.
Superhero landing.
Blow out your
We don't
knee.
need a fucking
We're level
ox
2.
crater at the bottom. There's no fly spell yet. Jesus.
I mean,
once
look,
he hook-
if you want to jump, wait till after we're down and like shots are fired.
Hey,
then
you guys
do
are
whatever the
airborne.
fuck you wanna
I
do.
get it.
At,
Just PLF.
at
you'll
least
be
give
alright.
me a letter to give to your.
You disconnected like 8 times in that
He wants a
sentence.
letter for his brother.
Yeah,
When he
be-
commits suicide by
Yeah,
jumping
give him-
off the fucking
give him
70-foot
the
platform.
Vin Diesel. You gotta get it to my mom.
Once he sets up the rope, I'll go down first, and
All right.
So I will literally just keep it all bundled up for you, and then I'll just hand that bundle to you so that you're dropping it while you're going.
Bloop.
Let me take his headset off. All right.
He's plugging it in. All right.
So I give you the bundle of rope so
Uh-huh.
that you can hold on to it when you go, so you can just drop it beneath you.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, Anders, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh God, do I do those okay? There you go.
when you roll a 17, you do.
Okay. You secure the rope to the top of this thing and are able to get a good fucking couple anchor knots in there. And as you do, you hand the stuff off to Clyde, and as the kind of light flashes over you guys, you give each other the nod. What do you do, Clyde? Go down?
Yeah, do it stealthily first off, so that's the scene.
All right,
And then,
describe this scene as you descend successfully down the rope. Clip
Is that
it. That was fucking great.
He actually says that vocally as he's doing it, like ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Sneaking down on a rope, I'm so stealthy. Fucking
That needs
tenacious
to be
D's
a
in there.
alert now in channel.
Yeah, right. No shit.
Is that an adequate description, or do I actually need to give a better one than that?
It's pretty good. I like it. It
Let's
was
climb
shitty,
down
but I'll
on
allow
this
it.
side.
All right, you
Climb
kind
down
of
on this side.
okay. Go ahead and position yourselves where you'd like to be, and I would say you can put yourself wherever you want on the back end. Tex, your pick.
Are you gonna say we're down or we all
Yeah,
rolling?
you guys were able to get down. Down the stairs is not a big problem. It doesn't
We're
look
going
like.
down
they're
the
all going
stairs.
down the
We're all
rope.
Oh,
climbing
you're all
the
going
rope.
down the rope. All right. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
All right, even for me.
No, not a problem. You're not overburdened, right? You're not overweight carrying your stuff.
No.
And you're fine. Yeah, you
I'll
guys.
get
Are,
some taut ass
Space
fucking
rope.
rope, man.
yeah, A, you're military trained, and B, although it is slick, I'm fairly certain you guys know how to how to do a foot anchor and a rope. You're fine. So. And as you get
He's
down,
putting on his paper, can climb rope.
I'm a rope guy.
What I learned today.
What I need to do is roll perception for these guys. Or not even roll perception, just kind of
Prescription.
see what the fuck their shit is. Yeah, I said perception.
That's the
It's a real
future
roll.
version of perception.
Yeah, man, you don't
okay?
even know. Yeah,
God,
are you still rolling
future
perception? What a pleb. Fucking get out of here. Get at me. Give your balls a tug,
Change it to
tit fucker.
perception.
All right.
Fuck you, Shorzy.
Oh, fuck you. All right. So, as you guys make it
Hey,
down,
Mom, to stop coming over. There's an oil slick on my bed.
you all make it down stealthily enough that none of them really seem to pay attention. They're all kind of just milling about, waiting for people to come in, either on the platform, which you guys are now next to, or from one of the other thoroughways. They're not expecting people to come down on a rope in the rain. So, Wolf, you're up top. I'm just gonna scoot you into the black.
Should we do initiative?
Not yet. You guys aren't in a battle yet, and no one's done anything that requires initiative. You're getting.
I want to start the fight though.
Okay. If you're ready
the
to
thing.
engage in your positions, then yeah, we'll do that. Go ahead and let's.
I'm gonna send a text to Wolf and say, "Don't you fucking forget my rope."
Well,
Period.
I rolled a 19.
All right.
I'm not where I want to be.
All right.
So, you want me to roll initiative or?
Yeah. Everybody, go ahead and roll initiative. I'm rolling for the skids, and you guys can roll for everything else.
I like for the fucking pizza fight. I fucking crit that initiative. Fucking matters. Nothing.
You roll a 1 and still get a 19.
Oh, we're all
idea.
supposed to, because we roll with advantage. Remember, because of your thing.
That's with normal.
No, I turned initiative on for you. So you got a 1 and a 16 on your dice rolls.
Yeah, so whenever you roll a 1 or a 20, it will. It doesn't matter what the other one
Change
is.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Jesus at level 2 of
Yeah.
fucking plus 18 to initiative.
Sounds wrong with your fucking sheet, but yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's fine.
Like, I put everything into initiative, man. I just gotta go
I
first.
fixed it for you.
All right.
That was the first thing I fixed for you.
I have no combat stats. I just
Okay.
initiative, the best.
Yeah, when you roll all your points into initiative, initiative's your dump stat.
So I am standing behind Phoenix with my left hand on your shoulder, like ready to go. So if we're moving up, I got you.
All right. You guys got all your initiative rolled?
I think so.
All right. So, starting things off, what do you guys do? You have a surprise round.
Well, it sounds like he's just gonna
Anders,
pop a shot.
yeah, Anders, you are first, unless you're waiting for something.
Phoenix said he would be the one to start it. So
All right,
I'm
Phoenix,
just
go.
laying aim.
I am going to shoot a underslung smoke.
Okay. Just draw it in. It's
These two.
all right. Yeah, just draw it in. Use your little freehand.
How big?
It should say the range. I think they're 20 feet radius or 40 foot or some shit.
Smutter.
I just know smoke grenades are good.
God, I am really digging the music for this campaign.
Fuck, I can't hear you.
I went and grabbed the best techno synth
Best
wavy shit I could get, man.
Yeah, I can't hear you. It's because
I need to make a button for grenade launcher smoke. Wait, did I make one?
When you first said you were having trouble finding music, I actually legit thought of I've got like a ThinkPad music maker thing. I was thinking about trying to make it because like synth's probably like the easiest music to make. It's all like 6 sounds.
Yeah, the nuances of it are really good, but yeah, it's very easy to get into for sure. Especially for our purposes, yeah, you get a good beat and some good sounds on it, it'd be good. So,
man.
yeah, right.
Explosive EMP,
Public.
flash, bang, frag, smoke grenade. There are 3 types of smoke grenades. Screen. I don't actually know if I have. 20 foot by 20 foot cube.
All right, so give me 4 squares by 4 squares, wherever you want.
5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there.
Oh my god, I was literally knew you were talking about that square too.
Yep. Foof! Through the rain falling and all that stuff, you hear that the nice whistle of the grenade, and it impacts against the box, and you just see as they go, what the fuck? Anders, what do you do?
I
I
shoot.
still got movement, dog.
Oh, well, yeah, you can move. Go ahead and do what you want to do.
Can't believe you're gonna do me like that.
We've been friends for so long.
I know, right?
I
So
didn't
fucking
say it.
horrible.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright.
I'm done.
Anders, what do you do?
I move up behind him in a column, and
Okay.
I just over his shoulder just shoot this guy at the top.
Alright, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay.
As the first
just
shot
so you know,
rings
I
out.
have solid frame,
Which
so I don't suffer the -2 penalty for moving and shooting.
Alright.
And then I shoot just a single shot with my rifle. That was a shitty roll.
Alright. So,
because it's a surprise round.
you move up. Kapot! Yeah, you would, except for these guys are all tweakers and they're not, can't be surprised. Can't be surprised. So,
Are
yeah.
you saying drugs do make your life better?
They do. Tweaker.
Yeah,
the
don't
tweaker
forget,
stat
boys.
for this: advantage on perception checks while not high, disadvantage on social skills, and must maintain seed paranoia. Cannot be surprised in surprise round. That's
Just
what it
the
can
first paragraph, not the second or the third.
So, your friends believe themselves better knowing you are around. As you can see here, you can reroll ones on their damage rolls. Nice. That's good. Alright, so Anders, you send a shot, it impacts just wide into the barrel or into the box behind him. After that, it is Wolf's turn. What do you do?
Wait, so we get a +2 bonus to all damage rolls?
Not yet.
No, that's
No,
if
no,
I
just the
boost
first
it.
paragraph.
Only the
Oh,
first
okay.
paragraph.
Gotcha.
When I say I'm gonna boost it, that's when you get that.
Good to know. I need to make more attack rolls.
I'll go for that guy.
Alright. Yep. Not a
Can
problem.
I go into a position?
Can you do what?
Go into a kneeling position with the rifle resting on my knee.
Yeah. I imagine you would have taken time to set up.
A sniper.
I actually imagine you'd be laying prone,
Yeah, just like
fucking ready to go.
ready to
Is the
pop.
catwalk big enough for me to do prone?
Is what now?
Is the catwalk big enough for me to do prone?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'd go prone. Okay.
Either that or you can just support off the fucking railing and shoot down.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You're in a supported position.
Correct.
So,
You're a shooty gunny guy. Do the shooty gunny things.
Shooty bang bang gun.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Use
that
your points. Do the
hold,
things.
hold.
that guy's fucked.
He's dead.
Okay.
Alright, I don't know what happened, but it just said page unresponsive.
Hollow point. When you score a critical hit, you roll 3 times instead of 2. Go ahead and roll another d8 for me.
And then re-roll your first d8.
Yeah, you rolled 2d8. Because you rolled a 1 on that.
Yeah. So, roll 2d8.
Jesus Christ.
So 7 and
15
8,
damage.
so 15 damage. Alright, anything else to add on top of it or no?
Hold.
Twitchy
Where is it?
fingers. After scoring a critical hit, make one additional attack with the same weapon as part of the action against the... Alright, so I'm still counting it as 1 bullet, but keep going. It's gonna do extra shit.
I don't think.
Oh, no,
you
no.
should do
Quick
that,
bang.
'cause
Double
that-
tap.
That
Yeah, twitchy
motherfucker's
finger.
already dead.
Well, he can... If he wants to do it, let him do it, man.
So I just reroll with my gun again.
Yeah.
Just roll another
You get
die.
another attack, yeah. A 23 hits for 8 damage.
Jesus
33
Christ.
rounds left. As you're like, you hear the thunk, you're just like, real quick, 2 shots go into him, and he drops like a fucking sack of shit.
If the guy can
You think you're
pinpoint hit a
sick, bro?
dick, he's killing that guy.
Yeah.
I'm so proud. Don't you get points back because you scored a crit too?
What?
I thought that was a thing. I could be wrong.
Hold up, what would that be?
I
It's
don't
in
know.
your
I
quiz
don't know.
and stuff.
Alright, 2 rounds quickly through his chest. As you can see them all looking around from the smoke, and then they hear the report of the rifle from Phoenix and from Wolf at the same time. Or not Phoenix, but from Leech and Wolf at the same time. Kind of sending some of them looking one direction, the others looking the other as one of them falls. Tex, you are up next. What do you do?
All right, I'm gonna do this route here to get
Okay.
there.
Not a problem.
Uh,
You
And
move
I-
forward of the stack, but continue.
I linked it
And,
for you.
I'm going to go ahead and go full auto on these two ahead of me with my silenced pistol.
Okay. Just a heads up, they do have cover from the info booth. Imagine the info booth is like a little glass tube. You can see through it. It's clear enough to see them behind it, but you would be shooting through the glass of the booth.
Okay, well, good thing I'm spraying, so it doesn't matter. I have to make a dex save.
Where are you spraying and how?
Their general direction is it's just a glass booth, right? Or like what is it? Like the top half it would be glass.
It looks like it's some sort of glass booth. It's
So
some see-through material that is holding up well against being in the rigors of a spaceport.
So I'd be spraying through that.
Okay, so alright, go ahead and as you do that, I'm gonna say they get cover bonus to their dex save because of
Okay.
shooting through that. It is in fact not just glass, it's more like fucking plexiglass. But your bullets do rip fucking through it as you can hear. Did you get like the super silence pistol or no?
Yeah, that one
Okay.
special one.
So yeah, the only thing you hear is the slide racking back and forth because you have a machine pistol, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like tick, 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 tick. That's it. You don't even hear the little gas expulsion. Is the rain is louder
Damn.
than that. And it fucking frags that entire thing as you just hear is it spider webs out. But go ahead and make your thing. What is
So
it? A
it'll be,
DC 15, right?
DC 15. And it's 7
Alright.
damage, not 3.
All right. So
Re-roll that d6.
I did.
Okay.
So
All
it's
right.
6 damage.
So I got 2 dex saves. Alright, they both make it, but they do take half damage, correct? So half of 7 is... I'm just going to round it up to 4. Sounds good. Alright. You spray through there, causing them basically to have to take cover as bullets, plexiglass shards, bits of weird like wiring kind of fray out and sparks and everything just erupt. That coupled with the rain coming down makes it very difficult to see right there. Ox, your turn. Unless you got anything else left, Tex. Alright, you're up.
Oh,
Ox.
no. Sorry.
You're good.
So I'm gonna move up right behind Tex, and I'm gonna make aim at this guy here, and I'm going to use. Well, I'm gonna link it for just a second. Oops. I'm gonna use gaming avatar
Okay.
to make the shot, and then on the first one, and then depending on how my AC rolls out against him, we'll see what effects it does after that.
Alright.
So then let me roll to see if I hit.
Just fucking blasting them away.
He's bowling, basically.
Pretty much.
Oh,
It's okay, you don't make... Oh, wait, no. Auto fire attack. Is that the... No, that's not burst.
but yeah, that's not how this one works. So it's still
Okay.
under the hit rules.
Alright. So as you fire... Which one are you shooting at?
The one in the front.
Okay. As you fire, you can see, like, the rain's throwing your shot off, and you're really, really low and to the left, and so you start to march your shot up as you're tick, 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 but fail to hit. But it's definitely like in front of him as you can see bits of the metal spark off as ricochets go all over the place. Anything else from you, or are you good?
Let me make sure about one more thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it for now because I can't do the other thing I want to do just yet.
Alright. So the first thing you see at the start of the next round, you can see this guy running out of here. And he pulls his machine pistol and just starts spraying rounds as he tries to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he dives and goes prone behind those barrels. But his shot, I'm gonna say, hits Ox and Phoenix in a spray. You guys have +5 cover bonus from the shards and stuff over there, and I think he might.
It's dexterity, the roll.
Yeah, actually, he was about here, so 60 feet.
12.
12 plus. Oh, 12 total. Shit. All right. All right. So he does that.
9.
Still can't do a dex save.
I even have a +1, man.
It's actually
Oh,
it's
man.
actually only a DC 13 for these guys.
I'm still only at 9.
Still both
56.
fail.
6 points of damage to both of you then, as bullets just come flying, ripping through stuff, ineffectively hitting you guys, but causing your armor some wear and tear. As he just basically runs out of there and just jumps behind there. He can't see shit. All right, next brutal thug. Let's see. He moves up. This one, kind of blinded, can't see any of you guys from this situation. Goes, fuck, and he just kind of moves forward and just starts spraying rounds again. This time going after both Clyde and Ox.
Is this still with a massive plus?
Yeah, you get the +5 for 3/4 bonus. Clyde, you take half damage.
Fuck. 25 dex save.
Woo!
And Ox, you also take half damage from this. They spray ineffectively, just kind of plinking around, just spraying as best they can. Anders, you're up next. What do you do?
I continue to try to take out my previous target.
Okay.
Just a normal, just single shot.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit him?
An 18 on the guy back there. Yes, it does hit. Go ahead and let's see, 10 damage, right?
Yep.
All right. You can see the shot rips through high in his gun shoulder, and as it does, he kind of like, ugh! You can see a tremendous amount of red in the rainfall behind him. You definitely hit him, and he does kind of take a knee for a moment as he kind of picks up his gun with his other arm and levels it at you. He's like, fuck, who are these assholes? Anything else?
Okay. I'm keeping my left hand on Phoenix's shoulder, and I'm just going to... Can I delay my movement to follow him?
Technically, you'd have to delay. You would have had to delay your turn, but
You
I'll.
can only delay an action, you can't
Yeah,
delay
you can't delay a move.
You could grapple
Okay.
him so be pulled with him.
He already used his action
So
to
he'd
shoot.
move at half speed.
Okay, so my question, since he goes right after me, can that be my action after, and just like change our spots on the initiative order?
You could change your spot on the initiative order. That's fine.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll just follow wherever he moves to.
Okay, Phoenix,
Okay.
your turn. What do you do? Basically, I'm gonna move. Whenever he moves to, you follow right behind him.
Yep.
That's fine. All right, you take.
And then,
Moving gives you really good cover against most of those guys too, by the way. So continue.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. 12.
12 hits. 10 damage. All right. You shoot him. Good shot. Low. Hits him kind of in the gut. And you can see instead of blood, there's a spark. This guy definitely had a little bit of augments, but it starts to kind of glisten against that rain falling. You can see him double real quick as he kind of steadies himself. He's definitely bloodied from that shot. And then Anders moves. All right, Wolf, you're up.
Okay.
So who was it that he just shot at?
This guy, right
Okay.
here, has a round in him. This
Okay.
guy right here has a round in him.
Yeah, I was gonna go for
And
this guy.
this guy has some bullet damage as well.
I was gonna go for him.
Actually, both of them had. Did they? Yeah, -4. All right. Go ahead and make a shot. All right. Describe what you do.
I just take aim as he's doubling over, just try to hop at him, get him.
All right. And 9. How does he die?
Where do you shoot him?
Yeah. You're the.
Shot
We're
through
at
the
the
heart.
Also,
And
so
you're
he's at 0.
too vain.
Oh yeah.
baby,
No,
you
he's
give
below
up.
0.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I just want you to just yell out, "Dick shot!" Boom! Just fucking blows Nars up.
And the tip of his dick is gone.
And then just yell, "Fuck you, Tex!" Just, dick shots for days, boys. Magic bullet. After dropping a creature's 0 hit points with a sniper weapon, you can make a single range attack against one creature within 20 feet of the original target. Go ahead and make it roll. You use no additional ammunition.
No additional ammo?
You
Damn.
can repeat this process
Free
until
bullet.
you fail to drop a creature to 0. God damn, that's amazing.
Free bow it.
15. The bullet, as he drops, you can see it ricochet off the ground and hit the guy next to him.
Add a bullet back to your inventory because that
Oh, yeah.
used one.
Yeah.
Yep. So, with that being said, you see, boom, boom, drops off the ground, and the other guy go, "Oh fuck!" as he gets a ricochet shot. All right, what else are you doing? What the fuck am I getting myself into? I should have thrown like 12 more guys.
Can't use
Wait,
the
no.
2-pointer.
Not yet.
Magic bullet. Oh, boom! I think
Magic bullet
You,
was
can only-
one.
you can use a max of 2 points per
I didn't
turn
realize
right
it was 2-pointer. My bad.
It's okay.
Never mind.
now. Learning.
All right. Very
Who said
good.
Wolf to Savant?
Yeah. Right. All right. Tex, you're up next.
I'm a run around this here corner, and I'm a deck a dude in the face.
Who brought a hand to a gunfight?
Oh,
my god! I did. All right.
Apparently the smart guy did.
Tell me how this happens, cause he's dead.
I just fucking run around the corner. I'd go bop, and I'd like say he like flies back like 10 feet.
Right. You punch this guy, and you're like going right for the face, and he like reaches back like this and just opens himself up as he's like putting a gun like, I'm gonna get you, and you're like, and you just feel the back of his
The break.
neck as you just, and he goes flying about 10 feet as, boom. Wow. You guys
It's
are-
like one of those, like, he dodges into the punch, like...
yeah. I gotta. Oh no. All right. Well, this guy's turn.
Ew, I heard his spine crack. That's gross.
All right. So this guy, he levels his SMG at the lot of Phoenix and Leech. So he just kind of and starts spraying. So 2d6 to you guys. DC 13, both of you guys, as he just auto fires or burst fires his gun there.
Damn it!
You take 5 damage, Phoenix. And Leech, you need to make 1 as well. And you take half, so you take 3. Or 2, excuse me. As bullets just kind of ricochet around you guys. This guy's not doing anything to effectively aim. He's just spraying.
I am
1,
bloody.
2, 3. I'm gonna say 4, 5. Difficult terrain as he like jumps over and lands prone on the opposite end of this like loader. You gonna line him up? All right. Next brutal thug is the one that didn't die, but he's bloodied as fuck. Up here, he moves and just kind of looks, aims his rifle. This one actually takes a moment to get a good shot and aim down at Clyde, or Tex, excuse me, as he fires off a shot. 17 hitting your armor, Tex, or no?
Yes.
Okay, and as he does, he goes ahead and hits you for 9 points of damage. And then he ducks back around, out of sight, but you guys know where he is. He's in that little, he's either behind the boxes here, or he's right there. One of the two. Alright, but it is Ox's turn next. What do you do?
I'm bloody as well.
So I'm going to yell out, "Everyone, get the fuck behind me!" And I'm gonna use my imposing frame, so that way everyone else is 3/4 cover, and then.
And you DC.
And he's gone.
And then.
And then I totally thought my AC was lower. It just barely hit me.
You back, Ox?
Oh, what didn't you hear?
Anything.
Everything.
Yeah. You're like, get
Damn
behind
it.
me, and then I DC.
So imposing
Most of
frame,
it.
Okay.
so that I have a +2 to AC, and everyone else who gets behind me has around me has 3/4 cover. And then I'm going to shoot the guy next to the guy that Tex killed.
Okay, cool. He has a little bit of cover from like the shards of that info booth, but you can definitely pop off on him.
Okay.
And he's gone. Nope, he's just not.
21
gone.
definitely
He's still
hits. Let's see. 21 definitely hits. 10 damage.
So are you still using your gaming avatar or no?
No, on this part, I'm not using gaming avatar.
Okay.
It's just a regular shot.
Okay. And with that, you definitely shoot, get a good shot from your LMG right into him as it just kind of, or MMG, as it just clips right through him, and you can see he gets spun around by it, and there's a hefty amount of blood spray from the high caliber round that rips through him, but he's still standing. Not looking very well, as he's probably bloodied. That brutal thug is dead. This brutal thug, he comes coughing out of the cloud as well. He's like, can't see shit, and just takes cover. That brutal thug is dead. This brutal thug, let's see. He is gonna... He can't really see anybody. I think. Let me see if he can get a line of sight on somebody here. So, yeah, he can get just Phoenix. Alright, so he's going to try to take a shot at just Phoenix. So, let's open up that character sheet, and here we go. 17 hit.
Against who?
Phoenix.
So wait, say again. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying
Does
attention.
17 hit?
Does a 17 hit your armor class?
That meets my armor, yes.
Alright. So you're struck for 7 points of damage as the round clips low in your like leg area, actually sinking in, not
Like
deflecting
a
off
tree
the
in
armor.
the woods, I fall down.
And Phoenix goes down.
Damn.
Alright. Let's see. Next guy. Brutal Thug. This one. Alright. He sees his friend come flying and land next
Good
to
game,
him.
boys. I'll see you next week.
He's like, fuck, as he just runs back and takes a shot at you, Tex.
Mm-hmm.
Got 9. Does that hit?
Nope.
Alright. He fires off a few rounds, but none of them really seem to hit home. And that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he tries to run the fuck away from the guy who just punched his friend in the face to death. Phoenix, give me a death saving throw. Nailed it.
One more and he would have been back up.
Yeah, I know that sucks. Alright. Now, next. Anders, your turn.
Okay. Since he starts to fall, I grab his shoulder. I'm gonna just let my rifle sling just kind of drop for a second, Is dragging an action, or is that part of the movement?
You can drag him. You can only move half speed though, but you could drag him.
Cool. So I'm gonna drag him behind.
He's technically an object right now, I suppose. So sure.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take cover behind Ox, and then I'm gonna just stick my finger in his neck, or wherever he got shot.
In the leg.
Okay. That's my last spell for the day. And then, so you get back the 7 that you went down, and then I'm also going to use Modern Master.
Alright, make sure you remove a use of
That's
the
a
medical
cantrip.
kit. Yeah, you
Yep.
just the medical kit piece, yeah.
Yep.
Coverage document, you get an additional 1d4, so go ahead and roll your 1d4 to get back to him. Oh, nice. There you go.
11 HP.
11 hoops back. As the shot to your leg makes you kind of pass out from pain for a moment. You wake up with Anders, like, he has a finger in your leg hole that you're like, ow! And you can see him just packing,
Mommy, no!
packing some interesting looking gauze into your wound. Good thing they make that sweet, a super fucking hemodynamic gauze that clots arteries and shit.
Yeah.
That's
And then I'm
actually-
just gonna look at you and be like, I got you, boss. And then I'll look at Ox and just be like, give us cover. As I'm kneeling behind him.
Alright, good job. Alright, and Wolf, you're up next. They still don't even know where the fuck you are.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Let him fucking
oh
hang 'em
god
up.
damn! I mean,
I'm
you have
gonna
a
go
sniper. You could.
This guy.
Which one?
The top guy on the right side.
Okay. You can see him. He has a little bit of cover. I don't know if you have anything that negates cover. He has like a quarter cover.
Make sure you shoot with advantage since you're in a supported position.
Oh, you beautiful bastard.
Oh, I can do that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I don't have anything at the moment.
I think you do get something later on though.
Yeah, I can get
Yeah,
it.
it's called penetration shot.
Giggity.
So,
Giggity.
That's Ox's favorite shot.
Wow.
Wow.
This is such a low blow. Really, no one? I set that up. Y'all couldn't slam dunk that fucking alley oop. Got the fuck? What's wrong with you all? You're all
I
bad.
said the giggity goddamn.
I know, right? Jesus.
okay, does 11 hit?
On that guy, actually misses. The shot deflects off the canister in front of him, and just miscalculating the thickness of the canister is what it was. As you would, if it was any other normal drum, it would have gone through both sides and into him. But this seems to be like a pretty hefty cylinder as it deflects off and kind of ricochets. All right, Clyde, you're up next.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to this fucker and go punch him too.
All right, as you get back there, you can see he's actually back here.
Oh,
Or not there. There. He's attempting to climb. As you got to about right here, you would have been able to see him.
Unfortunately, I only have 30 feet of movement, so I will go ahead.
You still have a machine pistol.
Yep. I'll go ahead.
Ah.
Shoot.
11. All right. Is
No,
he
that's the DC 15.
He's
So-
bursting him again.
okay? So for 3 damage, so he needs to make
That'd be
that
the
save.
6.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bigger die when you burst.
Mm, but I'm out of ammo in that pistol already. 2 shots.
Yeah.
That's why I have 2.
Let's do that. So it's a DC 15. Where's this thing? Okay. Alright, so he takes half damage. You can see, you hear that just as that thing starts going ham again, catching him once in the lower leg. This one slows him down from his little climb up to that, like, it's like a 5-foot lip. It's not really, or not even 5 foot, like a 3-foot lip. It's not really too big. He was starting to try, like, clamber up, but you catch him in the leg. He's like, he falls. Whatever progress he had trying to go up there, no longer. He's on the ground. All right. That brutal thug's turn. Alright, let's see. He stands back up from prone and simply says, "Boss, what the fuck?" As he looks up, but sees nothing because the rain. He just starts spraying rounds up there, but they're nowhere near your position. Alright, and last but not least, the guy who you shot looks at you, Tex, and he's like, "Fuck!" That's his turn. Ox, you're up. What do you do?
So I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot at the middle arm guy.
Okay.
This time, well, no, I don't want to make him go further away. So yeah, just a regular shot.
Not an auto shot? Not a burst?
Yeah, sure. Burst.
You tell me what you're doing, man.
No, yeah, I'm totally bursting.
Okay. Alright, so he needs to roll your damage. He needs to make a DC 15 save unless you have something that gives you a higher save on it.
It's 6.
Alright, so 6 damage to that guy. Alright, so he takes 3. As that
Son of a bitch.
as that hits him, you can see deflects mostly off of his arms, which he has out in front of him. Just kind of like this. They kind of bounce off. Alright. And with the last brutal thug, he gets back up from prone, looks up, and he's like, "Yo, where'd that fucking shot come from?" As he just peeks out and sprays at you, Ox. You have a +5 to cover from this, from the glass. So, give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
If you somehow fail this, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Shh, don't even put it out there, man.
Bad juju.
Alright,
Okay.
Alright, you take half damage from this as you only get hit by bits of the shrapnel and not actual bullets. Alright, and with that, arm guy moves. You can see at this point his arms actually open up into shields as he moves forward, kind of giving himself cover. And he's like, "I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're gonna fucking die." 3, 4, he vaults over his dead buddy. 5, 6, 7, 8. As he does that, you can see he kind of gets low real quick and kind of gets a crouched position, and then just throws a punch that has a little bit of extra punch to it. I need you all to give me a reflex saving throw if you are Ox, Phoenix, or Leech.
Do
Do I get the bonus to cover?
You get, any bonuses you would have for cover from Ox still apply.
Good thing.
How does 2/3 cover work like that though?
Plus-
+5.
No, it's
For
it's
3/4.
quarter, it's quarter, half,
Half,
and
3/4.
3/4. So quarter is 1. It's like 1/3/5. So if you have half cover, what'd you say?
It's 3/4 cover.
3/4. So it's a +5 to their save.
9.
So 9. Alright, so for the most part, it's not a problem. You guys are able to kind of shield your eyes. But you can see he pops out a small canister that lands next to you and explodes. Not a lot of force in it. None of you actually take any damage because none of you failed the save. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw now.
Ooh, thank God. I am super good at those.
No bonus from the Ox's thing on this one, though. 16, you pass. It's a 13. So 23, Ox nailed it, and Anders, you rolled a 5. All right. So Anders, you're able to shield yourself from the initial blast of the flashbang, as the canister and stuff fly by you. The rest of you guys don't really take much damage, but you're actually like, poof, and you're blinded and deafened for this round. So whatever, you just can't see or hear for this round. You didn't fail critically, so you're not like stunned or anything. So, but you just can't see or hear.
Okay.
But that is his turn. All right. You also see, from the top, you can see the big guy, Guy, gets up to you, Wolf, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking shoot this asshole. Boom! You see the hand cannon pop off. This is a +6, but he still misses. 16. As the shot impacts against that guy, he throws the shield up, and it just clips the shield, kind of knocking his hand down a little bit, but he's like, fuck. Alright. Start of the next round. This guy in the back stands up, and he's like, holy shit, fuck you guys, fuck you! And you can hear him yell also out, I'm gonna go around! Yes. This guy goes, fuck him up, boss! As he moves up and he takes a shot on Ox. 9, I'm assuming misses. As he's like, pulls the trigger a couple times, nothing
Being
doing.
naked and that wouldn't hit.
Yeah, right? Some things have less than a 9 arm class. Not many. Like, immobile objects and stuff. Phoenix, you're up next. As a flashbang went off right next to you. But yeah.
You're muted if you didn't know that.
And,
That mute though. Alright, on that guy.
whoop, didn't mean to click it twice. Just
Bang,
the
bang.
first one. Just
Bang, bang,
Make
bang.
sure you add your
Yeah.
ammo back.
24 definitely hits. 6 points of damage into him then.
Yep.
Alright, tell me how you shoot him and how he dies.
Oh, I fucking, like, after I popped up and I'm a little bit fucking woozy, I just kind of saw the first guy close to me, ran forward, popped up, put put one in his fucking dome piece.
His shot at.
My fucking headset.
You can kind of see him like grinning as he's shooting at Ox. He's like, yeah, yeah. And he looks over and you're like, goosh, no. Blows the back of his head just out, just fucking absolute boom. And he's still like in mid skip, and he just skids across the wet surface of the ground, gun clattering to the side as he's fucking just messed up. Anders, you can't see or hear, but it's your turn. You're wee. Fuck.
Mom.
I go
Mom.
prone. Yeah,
Mom.
I go prone.
Fuck. Just hit the deck. I love it.
I just
a good
hit the
idea.
deck. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be like, I can't hear anything.
Fuck that shit. All right.
Okay.
Wolf, you're up.
Can I go for him again? Would I have disadvantage?
You have slight disadvantage because of the smoke, so I would say you're supported and stuff. I'm imagining you're tracking him, so you're like, all right, he's in the smoke, but you probably have him on like you're tracking, so it's like, all right, I know he's probably about right there.
Okay, so just normal.
Just a normal roll. Yeah. Any adding anything to this one or no?
You know it.
Oh baby.
3 + 1 + 2,
That's magic bullet.
All right. Well, you didn't
didn't
actually kill him.
Oh, didn't.
No,
Fuck.
you did hit
Hold
him
on.
though. Yeah.
Hold.
Unmagic?
I unmagic that shot. You didn't roll an 18 or an 19.
Gosh, damn it! Oh yeah, it's
Up to that.
6. My bad. My bad. Hell, fuck me sideways.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, what else are you gonna roll that you can't do?
Yet.
Fuck you.
I think that's it.
No, I can do something.
Can you?
When you use a hit with an attack to inflict an additional 1d6 damage, is increases to 2d6. Yeah, roll your extra d6 then. Simple
Now it
geometry.
kills him. Now you magic bullet.
6 and 4, so 10. You see an egregious amount of blood just kind of spray up, and you're like, oh, God! It's like you see that guy like stumble and roll as he's like, ah, fuck! He's like, you should have ran, man! What the fuck? The other guy from behind the thing.
Now can I use my magic bullet?
No, he's still
No, he didn't
still
die.
alive. He is bloody though. He actually
Covered
hadn't been
bloody as
hit
fuck.
yet. He was just covered
Oh,
in
we
smoke.
hadn't? Okay,
No.
never mind.
Yeah, the other guy, those two back there hadn't been hit, but now they are hit.
Sweet.
All right, Clyde, you're up next.
I'm going to do what I do best and punch shit.
Punch. Oh yeah, 5.
Yep, I'm gonna re-roll that D10.
Okay.
So that's 12.
All right. Explain to me what happens as he dead.
Or an 11. Not. I just fucking walk up and I just go bam right in the fucking kidney.
Are you?
Pow right in the kisser. Pow right in the kisser. Pow right in the kisser.
So as you move in to punch this guy, you walk up and you're just like, your fist goes through his cybernetic mid torso and pulls out just a handful of circuits and wires.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. Let's see. To get around. Yeah, I'll do that. Get around to there. That's it.
All right, you move around. You can see you have a perfect line of sight to see this guy like, and then through the smoke you just see that like bullet kind of trail. You can see the you know as it cuts through like
The water.
and then it's like bow, just like fuck and rolls him over. So you got perfect seat to that one. All right, so next guy is this brutal thug. From cover, he takes a shot. This time at Phoenix, since Phoenix is out in the open. Just a single shot. It's 14 hit.
Me?
Nope.
Nope. All right, so he aims, pop, takes a few shots, but Phoenix, you're in such a good position and low that he is unable to strike. All right, next guy is that guy who you just killed. He's dead. Ox, I believe you're up next. Yeah.
So I'm gonna gaming avatar and pop the arm guy.
Okay. Do work, son. Oh.
Well,
You-
I do no cool things today.
You fire and you hear a odd click. Instinctively, you slap the gun back into place, fix the malfunction, but that is your turn.
Just out of curiosity, where's Guy?
He's up
Up
top.
here.
Yeah. He has a fucking hand cannon. He took a shot at the guy already. He just didn't hit.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
Yeah. Alright. Brutal thug. Alright, this guy, he's like, fuck man, I'm not going out there, you're fucking crazy! As he moves forward, stands up, he sprays at fucking Clyde.
Oh, he's
So,
within 50 feet now.
go ahead and give me a dex save, Clyde.
Alright.
I should just keep calling you Tex, not
Better
Clyde.
not fucking kill him, Ox.
Alright, 4 damage as you are able to kind of get out of the way of most of the shots, just kind of ducking behind, but still enough to cause you pause slightly.
Just out of curiosity,
Mhm.
do you think the smoke has dissipated from the rain?
How long does it say it lasts? I thought it lasts for a minute.
Fuck, I have no idea.
I would say it's at half at least because of the rain, but yeah. Alright, so this guy moves. 1, 2, 3. And takes cover. Alright, next is Brutal Thug. That guy, he's dead. Phoenix, you're up.
Does this guy have cover from me?
Some, yes. He is taking a good amount of cover, actually, so he would have 3/4. You can see him popping up every now and then to pop shots at...
Alright, well, I'm going to make this decision
Clyde.
a whole lot easier. And I shoot an underslung.
just hit him with the Burt.
Hit him with the fucking 16 damage, Jesus.
Poof! As,
Man.
is that the damage on it?
Yeah.
As you would have hit him directly, yeah.
Well, does an 8 hit him?
I think you just pick a square, isn't it?
I don't know. You tell me. Tell me how your attack works. I believe with those, you can attack a square, or you
One of
basically
those.
attack. You can attack you can also try to attack a target, like direct damage.
Trying to remember.
I think it's
Yeah,
like
grenades.
the spot where it explodes is that second die. Area around it's the other dice, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, well
Yeah,
let's
I'm trying
take a
to
look
find
here.
grenades right now.
No, it's good. We still need to learn this shit, so it makes sense to get in there and do it. Weapons.
I think the other problem
Grenades
is
and
that I don't remember
explosives.
the pages I've ever.
94. Alright, so grenades. These explosives come equipped with either an impact detonator or a 1-round timer detonator. Yours is an impact, I'm assuming. For an underslung. They can be thrown or fired from a launcher without requiring a intelligence check. Grenade can still be used with another detonator, blah blah blah. Explosive. Some modified grenades can still be thrown, but most explosives all require a separate detonator, blah blah blah.
Alright, impact point. When making a grenade attack or an attack where you throw an explosive, you pick a spot in range 20-60 if thrown, not its weapon fired.
Right.
All targets in the blast radius must beat the reflex DC or take full damage. Targets that make the save take half damage. Impact point. Any creature same space as an exploding grenade takes +1 die of damage from a grenade attack. So a 2d6 concussion grenade will inflict 3d6
Okay,
to a creature.
cool. So yeah, you definitely hit the roll. Really doesn't matter then. It just you hit that spot, and he would take an extra dice of damage. So your grenade launcher is it a D8 or what is it? Fragmentation is 1d8, so your 2d8 is the 16. Fuck. Okay, and then it's a DC 15 for him to save. So let's get this guy a roll here. 15, so he takes half. Still takes fucking 8 damage as those barrels just fucking go flying. He is no longer in cover. Just imagine those barrels are no longer here. As they go flying out, and he is just kind of left there like fuck. All right. Anything else? You're getting up in old boy's face. I like it. All right, Anders, your vision and your hearing come to quickly as you find yourself prone on the ground. An explosion off in the distance kind of rocks you back awake. You're like, okay, I got this. You blink in your eyes, but it's your turn. What do you do?
Standing up, is that half movement?
Half movement.
Okay. Does that give me the angle? Is that partial cover?
No, he's got none. He just blew it away.
I'm gonna say he has no cover right there from that angle.
Okay. So I'm just gonna level my rifle and just pop a shot at him.
Okay. 16 hits, 9 damage. All right, that shot goes in deep. Is whoops.
He's behind cover. Otherwise, I would be moving forward or staying behind him. Can't hit any of the bad guys on the other side.
All right, so you take a shot. That one bounces off him. You can see him kind of rolls. He's like, ah! He's still squirming and alive, grasping his weapon, but He does not seem to be doing very well in the living category. Ox, it is your, or not Ox, but Wolf.
Stuck
It
at
is your turn.
living.
Okay. So you said this guy is the one that just got shot?
Oh yeah, he got grenaded and shot.
That poor bastard.
Yeah, he's in a bad way right now.
He's about to take a sniper shot.
Yeah, I'll give him a mercy kill.
Remember, you have advantage again.
And that's against the guy in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. You put a round in his squirming corpse as he drops.
I checked.
Yeah, just barely.
All right, anything else?
No.
All right, Tex, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna run up to this guy,
Okay, you move in closer to your guys' target.
and I'm gonna hit him with the 1-2. Fuck. Am I? Fuck. DM inspiration's a D6, right?
It is.
Oh, I completely forgot we had those. Not that it mattered on my crit fails.
Yeah. I'll roll.
Where do we get inspiration?
15.
Pretty much whenever I'm awesome.
Anytime you guys do something that's super in character for yourselves, you guys will get one. And if it's a team thing, then you all get one. So.
Oh no, I couldn't remember when we got it.
So what are you doing? You're running up there, 13 to hit that guy.
That's 15.
15.
Yeah.
All right, so you swing into there, and his hand, which has a launcher on one side and a shield on the other, is able to swing down and just kind of deflect your punch before it actually connects. Anything else?
F. Let me just double check.
Respect.
Yeah, because it really sucks when you miss as a martial artist. I think I have. Yep. Nope. I'm done.
All right. Brutal Thug, this guy. He stands up, looks, and he's like, fuck! He takes a shot at Tex, being the closest one. And not wanting to try to hit his boss, he takes a shot at you, Tex. Fucking horribly misses as the shot goes wide. And that is his turn. Ox, you're up next. What do you do?
Alright. So, this was something, I just got this ability and I didn't quite understand how it worked.
Okay.
It's supposed to go with initiative, but it didn't make sense because we didn't start in a basic setup.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, this is the ability. And I wanted to do that against the arm guy.
It's an archetype thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're level 3.
No, we're level 2.
Are we level 2?
Yes.
Yep, 2.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were level 3.
No,
sorry.
not
Never
yet.
mind.
No.
Never mind on that. And,
I don't have that. I need a D level. Hold on.
That 1d4 I rolled.
Mm-hmm. Smoke
I
duration.
Just was reading the smoke lasts 1d4 minutes, so it lasts 4 minutes. If you said in rain,
2
it
minutes.
lasts half,
So
it
yeah.
lasts 2.
Yeah,
So
it'll last for the whole fight then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
you're good. I'm going to attempt a third gaming avatar.
Get him.
I'm going to use my D.
That's just a D6. I wouldn't do it. I rolled a 15 and it didn't hit. Even if you max roll, you'll miss.
You know what? Just because you said that, I'm going to fucking do it anyways. Yes!
Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh my god, I love it. Alright, Ox, you take a shot at this guy, and again, marching the shot in, it just is low, and you're like, fuck, man, you need to stop, you need to stop missing. Playing some shots off the wall. You're your own worst enemy, so, I mean, you handle it later.
I think you've hit something this fight. I think.
I don't remember.
You'd be wrong.
So, just as a quick question, can I aim at an ally next time, and then if I miss, it'll just hit him instead? Or?
I don't know. Well, let's roll and find out. I'm okay with exploring
okay.
that option. That's fine with me.
All right. Fair enough. I am my turn.
This guy says, "Fuck this shit. I'm out." And he begins to run. And you can see him kind of like just look over and just go as he jumps off the fucking platform.
Darn.
He would rather jump off a fucking loading platform than stay here and have a firefight with you guys.
His chances are higher of living.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He'd rather take the 8d6 fall damage than fucking get shot with the sniper rifle or get fucked up with fucking pinpoint rifle fire from the other three of you.
Or have your kidney punched out.
or get your kidney punched out. Phoenix, you are up.
Muted again.
The quietest.
There's no one left except this guy.
And the big
Knight,
guy. And the
big
arm
in
guy,
front
yeah.
of me. This is gonna be a bad decision.
I'm gonna
But
punch.
I'm gonna run up and I wanna grapple.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Swing your gun down. Strength on that guy. Alright.
It'd be athletics check.
Yeah, so, yeah, strength athletics. So. Ooh.
And just to top it off, I'm gonna add my DM inspiration right away.
Alright.
It's a D6.
Yep. You can add a 6 to it. 21.
21.
Alright, this guy has a +4, so we'll see what he gets. You get in there. I don't know. You got shot, man. You're in fucking Zen battle mode.
Fuck this bitch.
Boom! Get him. Knock him. Just you get
Like
up in there.
perfect fucking football. I fucking wrap that bitch up. Just,
Alright. You do that. He manages to throw his legs back and not go to the ground, but you definitely are in the dominant position. He's fighting for like, oh shit.
and I yell,
what the fuck?
Gee, get the fuck down here.
Anders, you're up.
That's it.
I'm gonna try to shoot that guy.
Okay. He has a little bit of cover from you.
Alright.
Fucking don't matter. Talk shit, get hit, motherfucker. So 1 shot, so 12 damage to him.
He did a hell.
Brain matter.
You shoot him high in the neck, like almost in the throat area. He drops in a pool of blood, but he's gripping his he drops his gun to the ground, but he grabs it back and he's like, fuck. Still alive. Barely.
And then I'll
Only
just say
you auto-fired.
I know. I'm gonna say just loud enough for Wolf to hear me and just be like, finish him.
Wolf, you know what to do.
Mercy.
Mercy. I don't think you can do less than 3 damage.
We only
So.
do mercy when we're in a pizza parlor.
That's a no mercy
Shut up.
situation.
And yeah, you put a bullet through him and he is done.
Suka, blöd.
Yeah. Look, I need to look up some more Russian phrases for you to look.
That's the only ones he needs.
Oh man. All right, Tex, you're up.
If I also attempted to grapple him, would I get advantage on that?
Sure.
Since it's already being grappled. All right, I'm a grapple him.
+4. Not enough. You grab him where?
Right behind. So I maneuver around him, fucking put him
All
in
right,
full
so you
Nelson.
guys got him in a full Nelson and a fucking full football grapple. This guy, this guy's fucked. All right, that guy dead. Ox, you're up. What do you do? I fucking spray everybody.
I think you'd have advantage if you shot at him. You might roll then.
See everything happening, and I see what's going on. I'm just like,
All these hot men
I just teabag him.
and I am just gonna, fuck it. Get right there.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Alright.
fucking punch him in the face.
Fuck yeah, dude, hit him. Get him is different. 3 plus your strength.
I fucking hate this game.
Also roll with advantage because he's double grappled.
Okay, so that's 7.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get real low in his face. Why can't I hit you?
I just have a random question. So, like, I'm a master at ground fighting. How would I actually bring someone to the ground? Would it be like a second grapple check?
So you need the grappler feat to pin.
Okay.
And
That's because I've got 2 different things that do grapple. I think they should just be
well,
built in.
so the only thing that bringing them to the ground does is makes them prone. That's it.
Mhm.
Um,
But I get some special stuff for being prone, so that's what I was asking.
Well, if you really want to use it if you want to ground and pound people, you're gonna have to have the ability to pin somebody. So we'll have to come up with some sort of thing, or you take the grappler feat because it lets you improve the grapple. Now,
It's funny as fuck that you use those exact terms because I have a finishing move called ground and pound.
yeah, well, MMA fighting or combatives or whatever, ground and pound. Now, one thing you can do is when you have them grappled, if you get multiple attacks eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can use your first attack to push them, and instead of pushing them back, you can knock them prone instead. And then when they're on the ground, you can grapple them, and you'd have advantage because they are prone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one way to do that, and then you'd get the same effect. You just need multiple attacks, which you can get it in a couple levels here. So, but I'm gonna say we're out of initiative right now because that guy can't get out of your guys' grapples. So, Guy starts making his way down. What do you guys do?
I want to pull out my 550 cord or my duct tape and handcuff him with it.
Yeah, because it's going to take a minute for Guy since he's up on the 70-foot fucking... He's just slowly mafia style coming down the stairs.
John's peeing.
Yep.
I was peeing. I'm no longer peeing.
Thank God.
Hands off the dick. All right. There's a lot of dick talk tonight. This is been really
Penis
weird.
fingers.
Better make sure it's still there.
All right.
Might get blown off by a sniper in a pizza place.
All right.
That's gonna never die. I hope you realize that.
Oh, I know.
That's amazing. I love it. Everybody's got their thing. That's yours. Let's do.
Ox's is not being able to hit a grappled target. He's fucking fully pinned and somehow you just hit the fucking floor.
Careful, Ox. There's the broadside of a barn. You might not hit it.
See, and this is why Ox uses a machine gun. You remember, Ox. Remember.
He's a heavy machine gun, yet he's single.
Yeah. Stop fucking trying to snipe with a fucking heavy machine gun and just hold the trigger down. And just spray motherfuckers.
Spray and pray.
I sprayed, and look what happened. Nothing.
What do you mean? They
That
took
was the only
damage.
time he did damage this fight.
Alright, so regardless anyway. Eventually he makes his way down there. And the guy's fighting, but you guys have got him knocked down, pushed into the thing. Fucking his arms, cybernetically enhanced by the way. You wrap a fuck ton of duct tape. Like you go one round and you're like, nice, I'm gonna get through this, and you can see his little mechanics are starting to try to cut through it. He's like maneuvering them. Add another layer. Starts to, add another layer.
I'm more than willing to use a quarter of a roll.
I'm using up to half of a roll of duct tape on this motherfucker.
I think that's actually what we have to do to handcuff.
All right. So, with that said, you can see him come down. He's just like, "You motherfucker! Look how fucking quick me and my boys made fucking work of your fucking shitheads." He's like, "That's why you don't fucking mess around with us, huh? We might be small bit, but Red Hand don't fuck around."
Yeah, but now you're no bit.
And he looks at Ox, and he's like, "I don't know, man. What do you think I should do? Should I let this fucker live? Or should I make him pay?"
Kill this bitch.
Bop!
Boom! Back of the head, execution style on the fucking rain-slicked loading dock. There lies a dead individual. As he clatters to the ground, without saying anything, you can see blood start to pool and quickly go into one of the grates nearby. He is dead.
I'd like to loot the body.
Yeah, I start running around looting shit.
I'm gonna look at Wolf and be like, "Did you remember?"
Go get your rope. Get your rope.
Thank you.
He's like, shit. You had one job, Wolf. Two
Hey, I'm
jobs.
so bad at-
Get the rope and no dick shots. You fucked it up.
No, dick shots are alright if you got a grudge.
Actually, if I can,
Mhm.
I want to see if I can break off a finger of one of his cybernetic hands.
Yeah, it's pretty
The fuck?
pretty easy.
Cool.
It might
Cool.
take a little bit
I'm
of.
taking dick shots, you taking robo fingers? What the fuck is wrong with this group of people? Goddamn.
I thought I was the crazy one.
No, he's a godfather, not crazy.
Yeah, alright. Nick shot a guy in the eye before. I mean, fuck.
That's how it happens.
You guys are you're all damaged goods, man. It's okay.
Yes.
All right.
What do you mean? I'm the normal one, and I'm the one that punches people.
You're not normal. You're a hick. There's nothing normal about you. All right.
Just because I
Trying to say
speak
that,
with an
John.
accent.
Just
doesn't
because I
make me
speak
a
with an
hick.
accent, prefer fisticuffs to a good gunfight, don't mean nothing wrong with me. All right. So, as this scene plays out, the lot of you guys kind of take this moment to go over what these guys had on them. Well, absolutely none of the guys had credit sticks on them. They were all on the boss. Looks like it was payday, and he was uploading their pay to those credit chips. So, you have 1,
Do you want me
2,
to write this
3,
down?
4, 5, 6, 7 credit chips, 8 credit chips total. Which you will have to hack to get the credits off of them.
Okay.
You see one very nice. Actually, I need to bring up the document real quick. Give me 1 second
I
here.
didn't even think about that. Credit sticks would totally have passwords on them.
Can you
Yep.
copy paste the loot to us or no?
I'm making it up as I go, so probably
Oh,
not.
okay.
There was 9 of them. 8 of them have HVK 9 submachine guns, also called Havocs. Basically, think Mac 10s. A little bit upgrade from shitter submachine guns, but nothing special. They're very, very compact, and you can use them in close quarters with their two-handed setup, or they're small enough you can use them one-handed if you take the stock off. Not bad little guns, kind of like an Uzi, but well made. Let's see, there is. I need to.
They do the 2D sticks instead of 1D sticks on burst fire. Right?
Yes. They have an incredibly high rate of fire. Let's see, it was this one, I believe. I bring up my interesting loot sheet. Oh my god, scroll. I've written too much about
We
this
can't
shit.
hear
Am I
Am I
cutting
cutting
it?
No,
Yeah.
we can't hear him at all right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Man's
I know.
camera's frozen?
No, I'm
No,
good. I'm
nope.
good. Yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, like my computer's being slow, so hold on.
Fix the internet, can't fix the computer.
I have like 50 fucking tabs open right now, so sorry.
I go for 49, it seemed like that was optimal.
Yeah, right. I need to turn it down a bit. All right. So he has a Excalibur cybersecurity PDF.
PDF. Okay.
It is, or not PDF, tablet. Excuse me.
Tab.
That is like a really nice, almost corporate level fucking computer, like hand computer. It's not bad. Might afford you some bonuses. Let's see. He has a bunch of cybernetics that's what he used. He has one flashbang grenade. All of those guys carried 2 mags, plus the one in their thing. Only one of them emptied a magazine. So,
What type of rounds were those considered?
24 small arms.
yeah, small arms magazines. They'd be for SMG. So it's pistol, SMG, rifle, heavy would be the ammo
Okay.
types.
SMG.
Yeah. And that was that. The only other thing that you know of is this guy probably has a brain box. However, or no, this is a different guy. So you're good. But yeah, other than that, that's all you really find of note, unless you want some knickknacks or valuable pants or shoes.
Anybody have body armor?
Not that's fucking shot to shit,
Okay.
full of holes. Usually when you kill a guy, you usually don't recover the armor very well. Not without repairing it first, but yeah.
Leech.
They all have tack vests. If you want one, you can. It's just you'd need to repair it before it's useful.
No, I don't want to attack vest. So,
Leech, do you think you could get the schematics of his arms?
don't see why not. Just kind of. Can I do a medicine check?
That wouldn't give you the schematics. You'd need some sort of engineering.
I have engineering.
You can do that.
Docs, this is Kethra. You could just walk into a doctor and get shit like that done.
Never mind.
You look at them and they're pretty advanced for you. You're certain, given enough time, you could get it, but not on quick. Let me quickly try to pull these up, or make a good
I
mental
just
note.
ripped his fucking arms off.
I'm keeping a finger anyways, so maybe we can still make use of that.
Okay.
Give me
Yes,
give me a strength check to pull the finger off.
Oh.
It is a fucking cybernetic finger.
Mother.
Not a save, a check.
Oh, that's a save. Woo. I quit. This game. Ox commit in front of everybody because I cannot take this anymore.
That's so.
I'm get in trouble from laughing at you. I want you to know that.
So you get the finger. It just takes a little while. Everyone's looting and shit. You're just wrenching down on it, and you can see turning away from you is Guy. He's just kind of like,
As I overheard you say the arm thing, I'd be like, like cybernetics here. Like you call up a doctor, you show up that Wednesday, and you just get it done. Like it's not hard to do that stuff here.
That's great, and thank you, but maybe I want to look at something before I go, hey, do this to me.
They got a catalog. It's like Build-A-Bear, except Build a Human.
Not wrong. It's not wrong.
It's our sponsor for this episode is Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear, when you want to shoot people's dicks off and be a cybernetics assassins. No.
What's up, Wolf? Build-A-Bear.
Thank you. I have engineering as well from election.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Give that a-
Yeah, you can if you'd like. It's fine.
Oh, dang it. Forgot to take advantage of.
9 is still, it looks a little Greek to you. You're not exactly
Okay.
quite sure. These definitely are custom jobs. They're not like run-of-the-mill stuff. It's like probably got the bare bones of a run-of-the-mill like arm swap, but it definitely has some extras added onto it, like a grenade launcher and foldable forearm shields. So
That part's pretty fucking cool.
Could we remove any of those parts? Like the forearm shields or the launcher?
you could try to disassemble his arms if you'd like, in
Yeah,
the
okay.
rain,
We'll just
on the
buy more.
fucking precipice of this place.
It's fucking cold out.
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like, let's send a message and just start dragging the bodies together.
Well, okay, what are we doing?
What are you doing with the bodies, Lee?
Just leave them in a nice pile.
Okay, buddy.
Thank God this isn't the fantasy campaign where I have to go to the trouble of cutting off every fucking head.
We're good.
Not that we know of. John's like, the undead thing still is in play.
Oh, never mind.
Just dragging the bodies together just to make it look intimidating. You know, just leave them all stacked up.
Okay, you stack the bodies, and as you do, you
Weird sex positions.
can see Guy goes. We got maybe a minute before the Port Authority comes.
Real quick, I'm gonna. There's like blood. Yeah, there's blood everywhere, right? And his gang's the Red Hand.
Not there's a lot of blood, yeah, but a lot of it's mostly just washed away
I
by the rain.
Get my hand with blood, or coated in blood, and I stick it like over one of their faces. There's a red hand on it.
Okay, you're not sure how long it'll stay in the rain, but yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it.
Go over to the edge of the dock. How far down?
Dude, that's a fucking 70-foot drop.
Do I see a dead body at the bottom?
You
Or a
don't.
body screaming? No.
You don't, but mostly because all of that stuff you see down there is just steam vents.
Oh, okay. Be like, let's exfil, boys.
Get the fuck out.
You want your rope?
Fuck yes. And I put it back over my shoulder.
I'm gonna need to get me some of that rope.
Dude, I'm telling you. Best investment yet. Never know when we'll need it again.
Oh, he's dead af. He's dead af. even like if that's more
No save.
that's more hit points than he has total. So they all had 20 hit points, and that guy he just took 32. Plus he already had 11 done, so he's double dead. He's not coming back dead. He fell on his neck. No one will find his body in the steam vents either. That's sad.
Quick, clamp his artery. He'll live.
Nah, it has to be that round.
It's
The
gotta be
window,
that
the
round.
window of opportunity's done, man. All right, so with that, I'll say Guy expertly escorts you guys out of this area, and he just like the whole way, in between like dodging like checkpoints and stuff like that. He's just like, man, I owe you guys one big. You guys fucking wrecked those guys, and you got banged up about it. I don't know if you'll be able to get much off those credit sticks, because those fucking skids, God knows how much money they make, if anything. He's like, but you need my gang for anything, you let us know. We got some resources, not much, but hell, you fed us, you bled for us. As far as I'm concerned, you're part of the fucking crew.
Well, partner, credits don't always help, but information always does. So I'm sure we could use you at some point.
I got you, man.
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder and
Caress it.
I'm sure.
Shut up, Greg.
Dude, why'd you have to fucking say it like that too? It's all like
I'm gonna put my hand in his shirt and caress it. Fuck you, Greg.
oh my god. crazy. You suck.
I'm sure we can find all sorts of other ways for you to make it up to us too.
He's like,
As he caresses.
he's like, well, if you guys need a crash, you can crash down at our place. He's like, it's not much, but shelter, running water, plenty of quiet,
As
dark
good,
corners.
As good a medic as Leech is, I could probably use some rest.
He's like,
I'm a little woozy.
he's like, well, at least come over, let us hook you up, man.
I'll be there.
I don't think that's a bad idea. Fuck, we could stay in there for free instead of paying for that other place.
We got a backpack full of guns.
Oh yeah, they're all
Taking a
little
couple of those.
they're all little foldable, like, so it's a Mac 10. Have you seen a Mac 10 with the stocks? How they fold across? Yeah, that's that. You literally have a backpack full of fucking Mac 10.
Hell yeah.
Now they're Space Mac 10s and they look way better than just a box that shoots bullets really fast, but yeah, they're pretty decent little pistols. A little bit higher end. They're probably about 700 credits or 700 gold credits each. So
Oh, nice. Okay.
75 gold. Or there's 750 credits each, excuse me. Blah. No. Now I'm fucked up.
Yeah, you're trying too hard with this currency thing because it's all fucked up in our heads.
They are worth 7,000 credits, so they're worth 700
Gold.
700 gold. Brand new. So these probably worth half to somebody, especially since they're gang weapons. But you might be able to find a buyer that'll buy them for higher.
But alright, I think one of
We're
we
now
sell
black
those,
market
so
arms
fuck.
dealers, boys.
Yeah. It takes one, we sell the rest.
You do that? Guns is a very lucrative
We
business
could
here.
all be rappers named Mac 10.
Actually, I might want to.
Can I have your suppressed one?
That would be the one I was gonna have 3 total then. I was gonna sell off my base.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna keep that for, discretion's useful.
That's true. Well, I guess we're walking with Guy back to the gang hangout.
Okay. So let's
Yep.
look it on back to the
There for the night.
look it on back to that page. Alright, so as
I think this is
Guy,
probably a good
yeah,
spot to end.
it's a
too.
pretty good wrap up point. So as you guys are making your way here, you guys are on that page, right? Yep. Okay. Guy takes you to a small little hangout over here. I'm gonna use red to signify the red hand. So the red hand owns this part of town. Obviously not the actual military point, but that little building right there and that large open space, which is fucking a street bazaar of junk. It is a junker's part. That little whole fucking crazy outjutting of land right there basically butts up to a military training ground. But no one of the military goes here because this is all basically scab scum people who are just out and about, who scavenge out in the wastes and find things, or they're kids of farmers or transients. This area is pretty much hard-working part of town, or the derelict part of town, or the beat-down worker part of town, if you had to make a guess. But it's definitely away from the main thoroughfare of traffic, and being so close to a military base, you see no one on this part. This is just basically the scum part where no one goes. Yeah, we will. But as you make your way up there, you do see there's a few more people that have that red hand up on their shit. A couple of them kind of keeping lookouts and stuff like that. But you guys had hailed like a transport. He called for a ride, pretty much. Get there fairly quick on a little skiff, and then it takes off. And he's like, "All right, come inside. Make yourselves at home, boys." Opens the door to this large warehouse, and sure as shit, inside there is cars up on blocks getting chopped apart. There's a weapons locker in the back corner. You can see a bunch of guns hanging on the wall. Bunch of burly-looking dudes, some skinny-looking guys. All different walks of life, different backgrounds, colors, levels of tech implanted into them. They all just, it looks like a good melting pot of dudes, but they all wear leather jackets with a little red hand on it. One thing you do notice is that it's almost exclusively almost exclusively male. You don't see any females save one or two. Usually most of the gangs you've seen, even the gang here that you fought, probably have, for every rough and tumble guy, there's a rough and tumble girl right with them. There's no real line here, but this seems very divided and old, traditional style. But that being said, it's not a big deal until you see coming in, there's a lady very much like, "Oh, the boys are back. Hey, what can we do?" And she starts, grabbing armor, trying to grab weapons and put them on shelves for you guys. And you can see Guy's like, no, they're not part of the gang yet. It's like, don't, just let them be. Sal, go set the guest rooms up. She's like, okay. And she says some stuff, and any of you speak, let me see, what is the language that those fuckers would speak? I believe you probably would, Tex. Yeah, it's just Catherine. She speaks out of common in Catherine, though. You're able to pick it up, Tex. And Anders, you can as well. She's basically like, are these basically off-worlders or like out-of-towners really gonna be staying with us? Pops, and he looks at her and he's like, show some fucking respect. And she just looks down and walks out. She's like, yeah, okay. And she walks out. And he just sets his big-ass pistol on the counter. And a couple of the boys come over with some beers. And you guys want a drink?
Fuck yeah.
I'm really gonna like it here.
Rounds for everybody. They're cold. Bottle caps pop off. And it's pretty damn nice. And that's where we're on this session. As you guys have just made friends with the Red Hand.
So we're friends with the Red Hand and the Vatos. I didn't realize that was literally their name.
Pretty much.
I would be doing the medic thing and running around and start dealing with people's shit. Be like, I'd be taking a sip of beer. Alright, start stitching people together.
Oh yeah, Phoenix has a nice ass hole. You gotta pull that gauze out and let it get stitched up. Clyde Knox a little scratched up. You're a little scratched up, I think, or did you not get hit? I think you only got
3 damage.
Yeah, he took a little bit. Wolf was fine since he's in the back, putting holes in motherfuckers. So yeah,
I can't hear what you just said.
Yeah, he's
And
that's a perfect
not talking.
time to stop. Then fuck.
I'm back, and it's perfect.
Ugh.
I think what he's trying to say is, I think it's a great time to go ahead and wrap up the stream.
Yeah. All right. Woo.
And he's gone again. So everybody in Twitchland, have an absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching. Gold, whatever the fuck member, Gold Roger, hard pass. I'm probably assuming John's gonna say, unless there you go. But thank you for the offer. We greatly So everybody have an absolute night, and we'll see you next.
Bye.
Свидания.
Yes, and